So did you
Speaking
guys
of doing live stream, okay.
have any snow on the ground yesterday morning, Hugh?
No. It was just basically a wet snow, Rick. It didn't last. It looked pretty though. It was nice.
Because for about 2 hours of my drive, there was snow. Like Orangeville and Barrie, they all had snow. Like Central
Yeah.
Ontario had snow. Yeah.
Yep, no, not here. I was out at my physio appointment and brought my drones to my stepfather's farm, and luckily, it wasn't too bad. I flew around a little bit, and then when I got home, just as I got home to Brockville, it started snowing, and I had a couple of batteries left, and I thought, I should go down to the park and fly on the water because it was just so beautiful. Glad I did. But fuck, I'll tell you what, FPV, when you lose that video, it is scary. And there was no reason. It didn't just glitch. It just like went totally black for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So luckily I just hit the throttle and the drone went up, and then I recovered the video.
Right.
But fuck, almost lost it twice yesterday.
Hey, Phantom Hodges, how you doing?
Morning, Paul. Mr. Hound Dog.
Going to get the ankle biker.
Hello, Paul.
It was not a nice sunrise this morning.
Said who, you?
Yeah. It says sunny here in my forecast. There's no sun out yet. Very
As you
dull
can
morning.
see, it's dark here.
Yeah, well. The curtains open?
No, well, I just have blinds. It shines through there when the sun comes up, but it's only 7 o'clock here.
You see here, there's no sun at all. I'll share a screen, show you. No sun at all.
Yep. Kind of looks like what I see out my window too right now. Not the nicest weather, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looks like we're all in the same zone.
So I think I need to build myself a big 5-inch FPV drone. That's what I think.
You don't have a 5-inch, Hugh?
Nope. Not yet.
Oh, you'd have fun.
Well, technically I do. I have this old line of sight 5-inch, but I don't have a real 5-inch FPV quad.
Oh,
But yeah,
wow.
I'd like to get a fast one.
Yeah, see Phantom Hodges what he wrote. Well, I did it last night. Computer is on the main floor. Was almost till midnight. Wow. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, you
What,
you brought everything downstairs.
Okay.
Hey, hanging with JD. How you doing this morning? That's bugging the piss out of me, that Windows 11, eh?
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Windows.
Pardon?
I'm not a big fan of Windows, period.
I don't know
And stop.
anybody that is.
Oh, I know most people that I know are.
My dad's the Apple man.
Yeah, well, he's a smart guy then. I like him. I just wish I could still afford to be an Apple guy myself.
That's all I was
When
gonna
you
say.
pay
You must be
$250,000
rich.
deposit for your apartment, you can afford to be an Apple man. I can't.
Yeah, that's me neither, dude. Me neither.
Wow.
All right,
Yeah, I guess you are, eh? JD. For some reason, they're not sending any more products to Canada for reviewing right now. So. Did Canada do something against China lately?
Well,
Not really. In fact, the opposite. They let Meng Wanzhou go and got the two Michaels or whatever back, right?
Yeah, that was fixed.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
course it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
look, well, if I win the election, the Michaels will come back. Yeah, okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Canadian politics, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need to know.
We're breaking the rules.
You know
I
the
have, a
other
hard,
thing.
I have a hard enough time with our politics.
I know. Oh,
Morning,
Lord.
JD.
I had to say that.
We also, us in the States, just put a whole bunch of ships right through the Taiwan Strait, and China wasn't real happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that could be part of it.
Yeah. The two of them, the two companies I do reviews for, they said the same thing. No more stuff for Canada.
Is that what they said? Are you serious?
Yeah.
No kidding.
This is in the future. If anything comes up, we'll let you know.
Wow. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Yeah, I know.
That's not
I
cool.
almost said the same thing, but it's just for the States now. They're just
Well, then
sending
we'll
everything
stop
to the
buying their
States.
shit. Let's just stop buying everything from China.
Yeah.
They're sending everything to the States now for reviews. There's some stuff they're sending to the States for reviews. It's already on Amazon, but it's not even on Amazon Canada. And if it is, it's triple the price.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yep.
There's a show on YouTube that I'm live at least.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
You got your notification on my phone.
Okay. Because I had problems sending out invites this morning. I had to shut down YouTube and restart my computer again.
I got mine. I was in a little late because I was watching a video.
No problem. No problem.
Don't let it happen again, Dave.
Okay, yes, sir. You know how I like to mind.
Roger, cut his pay in half, would you? For God's sake.
Yeah. Mine, of course, is guaranteed, but it's small.
You see, Desmond commented on my last video, and his comment's not even in the, on my video.
Yeah, YouTube is a strange.
What'd you
creature.
guys do to Scotland? You guys are pissing everybody off.
Right?
You never know, AJD. We won't
Hey,
know that
JD.
till it really comes out. So what time did you leave yesterday, Carpenter Rick? Rick,
Early, like 6:30 in the morning.
your boss try to get a hold of you? No.
He's not my boss. I'm the boss.
Okay.
I take the work I want to take.
You're not the boss of me.
That's it. He didn't pay for my schooling.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a rescue job from the get-go, right? So
Yeah.
I helped him out as much
Sure.
as I can. I got to get back to the union work now.
Yeah. Better money with the union stuff?
Steadier money.
So, yeah, steadier. That's what I liked about the corporate world. Good, steady money. I just hated the environment. That's all.
Yeah.
so funny. They're desperate for tech people up here. I could go back in an instant, but yeah, I'd rather have less money, have my freedom.
Yeah. I hear that, Hugh.
Yeah.
I don't really have a choice, but I agree with it all.
Well, I kind of don't either. My health's not good enough to go back to work, to be honest. So
Yeah, money.
I just kind of wish I could, but I can't.
Yeah, I look and I dream about it. I say, I would do this, or I would do that. And when it comes right down to it, so I'll just
Yeah.
stay right here.
You know, I bought a Bluetooth for my son for his birthday.
You bought a what?
I bought a Bluetooth for my son's birthday,
Okay.
and tried to charge it, and the charging wire is not working right.
Oh no.
So I private messaged the buyer I bought it from,
Yeah.
and I told him about the wire. I messaged Amazon and I told him about the wire. So Amazon gave me a $12 credit to buy a wire, and we can't find one. So I got a hold of the owner where I ordered it from.
Mhm.
He says, "Is there any problem?" I says, "Yeah, the wire's not charging at all. Got problems with it." He says, "Okay, hold on." He says, "We'll send you a new wire." I was okay. Next thing you know, he says, "I'll do better than that. I'm going to send you a new Bluetooth. I don't have to return the other one.
Bluetooth what?
I don't have to return the other one. He's going to send me the new one."
That's awesome.
Bluetooth encompasses a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Like I have a Bluetooth headset. There's Bluetooth on my phone. There's Bluetooth on my.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about the charging wire, Dave, for charging my son, the Bluetooth itself.
Why are
not
they
working.
so hard to find, the wires?
We even went to Anderson, and Anderson didn't have those wires. Anderson's got every freaking wire in the book almost, except for that one.
Morning, Justin.
What's up, Hugh?
What's up,
Hey,
son?
Justin.
I was
Hey,
having
Justin.
some fun with some scammers this morning.
How's everybody? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I was just messing with some scammers this morning on my phone.
Okay.
I love when they message me and then I sit and fuck with them for like 3 hours and waste their time. They were trying to get me to post pictures of houses for them and then have people direct people to them through
Okay.
a cell phone number. It's so they have no contact with the actual listing online. They get somebody else to list it for them.
Okay.
So what I did was she was like, "Oh, can you post this to the internet and then screenshot it to me and send it to me." So I took a random template off of Google Images and then I put the pictures on there and made it look like a screenshot from a phone and then sent it to her, and she thought I posted it, but I sat there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Boy, they really don't have very big Black Friday specials on Amazon, do they?
No, they'll do that Cyber Monday thing too.
Yeah.
It's usually the Monday after Black Friday.
Because last year Amazon canceled the Black Friday for Canada.
Huh. Why?
They
I guess
hold-
they just couldn't move the products or what?
I don't know.
Well, I remember
Oh, boy.
last year, Amazon in the US, they did like things that normally took 2 days to get to you. They were putting it to where you couldn't even order them. Just like if they weren't essential items, yes.
Okay.
But see, Walmart,
Yeah.
they didn't stop through the whole pandemic. Walmart would ship you whatever you wanted, and because of that, Walmart's online business grew by like $300 or $400 million because of that.
Huh.
I remember buying Echo Dot last year during Black Friday, and it didn't get to me till December 18th.
What is JDS talking about?
Hey, JDS, how you doing? We never know what GDS is talking about.
Said hello, Mr. Something in the GM. I guess you're saying good morning, good morning.
Yeah, we're gonna take our screen doors off of here today. There's no bugs surviving in this cold weather.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Well, you guys remove your screen doors during the,
Yeah, in the winter, yeah.
what's the reasoning behind that? I've never heard of that before.
Well, it's because get a lot of snow on the balconies and all that, you know, you don't want to force the doors open and all that with the snow.
Okay, that makes sense. I've never really lived in a cold enough area to where I've ever heard of that.
Yeah. I even take my screens off my windows because when it snows very much, the snow stays stuck in the screens and you can't see outdoors.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah, so I take my screens off too. I wash my windows and everything, and after that, I make sure they're very well closed and you see outdoors really good. But it's a little bit cold to wash the windows right now.
Well, I'm sure the ice and snow probably ruin the screen too.
Yeah, yeah.
And the weight and all
Did
that.
you get any snow, Roger?
Nope, nope,
That's good.
no
I never
snow.
wondered about that. I knew Paul and Paul were supposed to get some lake effect, possibly.
Yeah.
A drone that was sent to me, DLA. He did a video on some, I guess the company sent him a drone that was bad.
And you brought it back to life.
Oh, he bought it from Banggood, that's why.
Ah.
I haven't bought nothing off Banggood in years.
Yeah, same here.
I wouldn't buy nothing off of Banggood, Wish, or Alibaba. They're just, it's too much of a hassle. Like if you
Yep.
need to return something or anything like that.
Yep, I agree.
Plus, you half the time they lie about the specs on anything they're selling anyway.
Yeah, it's not worth,
Oh, go ahead, Rick.
it's not worth the hassle buying off them.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like half the drones on there. You know, they'll say 4K 3-axis, and you'll get it, and it won't have any stabilization, and it'll be like 420.
Yep, that's it.
And I'm not particularly fond of supporting websites that sell a lot of pretty much just, you know, knockoff stuff.
Yeah, that's it. That's it too. Me, if I buy something, I want to have it pretty quick. I don't want to be waiting for months and weeks. And
Exactly. I
Yeah,
don't
you
even
want
I don't even-
quality.
I was gonna say I don't even buy as seen on TV stuff because I feel like that's the American Wish version.
yeah,
Like their crap just sucks. Everything never works the way they say it is.
Yeah, I agree. It's always, it's not always, but a lot of times it seems to be a scam.
The only thing I've ever bought as on seen on TV that actually worked was Flex Seal. The Flex Seal products actually work as good as they say.
Okay.
but like that Flex Seal tape that they sell, that shit is strong. Like if you need to fix something or just hold something up with it,
Okay.
it works really well.
Oh, somebody has police sirens going.
I heard that.
Well, it can't be me because there's no police up here.
I mean, it was yesterday morning. I was sitting here and the fire trucks went by, going back towards the fire department. When they passed in front of my house here, so there was a fire down the road here.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Did you end up going down there to look to see what it was?
yeah, I couldn't see it. It could have been in one of the barns here, the way in the back, the barns, so could have been way in the back.
Right.
Hey, Phantom Hodges, wide load coming through. Hey, Paul Murray, how you doing this morning?
Hey, how's it you doing? How are you?
Morning, Paul.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Good, good.
Well, there's no sunshine here this morning. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it's cloudy here too. Cloudy, dreary.
Yep, same thing here. They said that they got on the weather forecast, you got a big sun on it and everything. Oh, it's supposed to be sunny all day. Yeah, where the hell is it?
Uh-huh.
Lost in transit. It's only doing 28 degrees here this morning, so
You can never believe what they say.
Mm.
It's like right now, it's fully cloudy. And I just on my phone, it came up, it says today's forecast for Huron. It says partly cloudy.
So Rick, you guys don't have any like first responders out there on the island with you guys?
Not close to me, nope.
Wow.
But there's only 600 people on this end of the island, right? So.
I mean, on the total island, like, do you guys have a fire department and all that
Oh,
stuff?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's actually two little hospitals and stuff, but the island, it takes a couple hours to drive across it, right? And I'm at the far end, we're away from everything.
Well, that is big if it takes a couple hours. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I
Well,
think
you
it's
gotta
like
remember, they're not doing 55 or 65 miles an hour across the island. So
it's like not real good highways or nothing like that.
but it is a good sized island, but it's kind of like a sliver. If you go look at a map, it's
It's north to south only take you a little bit, but east to west takes you a long time to drive. Well,
Hey, Corey.
it is the world's largest freshwater island, right? So,
Corey.
Which one, Manitoulin?
yep.
Hey,
Oh,
Corey.
no kidding. Oh, good morning, Corey.
Morning, Corey.
Did not know that.
It is. It actually holds the world record for the largest island on an island on an island.
Wow.
Morning, Chuck. JDS. What's up, guys?
That's what I
Rick,
tell
you been
Matt
hitting
all
them
the time.
cookies this morning?
Barry FPV. What's up, man? Well, one of these days, Rick, I'll have to go up and visit you when you're there. I've never been up to Manitoulin Island.
It's beautiful. It's really
Yeah.
nice. There's tons of waterfalls and all kinds of good shit. You'd think I'd actually go get more footage, but
Well, maybe next fall we'll have to schedule something. Be nice to go up with the leaves turning, eh?
oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay, Phantom Hodges. Hey, Jean, comment ça va matin? Good morning, Jean. Hope you're doing good.
That's what I tell
Yeah.
Matt from Matt Northeast all the time. I just tell him Australia's an overglorified island.
Paul Murray, you reading what Phantom Hodges wrote?
Yeah.
Good morning, Jean. Comment ça va? Shangy girl, como está?
Hey,
you're doing
Shanky
well.
girl, how you doing?
Well, the first thing that they should have done, maybe they've done it, Paul. You could be able to get some area views, but there should have been a surveying crew out there. Put some surveying stakes where the property line is and that would help show it on the, but they don't want to pay for a surveyor to come out there, I'll bet. But any court or court of law is gonna want to know, well, has it been recently surveyed? And,
Last time when I got my property surveyed, it cost me $2,000.
yep,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm saying if you're in a legal dispute like that, why wouldn't you want to just go ahead and get it surveyed and get it done?
Yeah,
yeah, you could get a survey and then the aerials would be great because then you could show the property, the stakes and everything where they are, you know?
Mhm.
Well, lots of times I've taken my metal detector over to people's place and found the 4 pins in the corners, so they
Yeah.
knew where the lot lines were.
Yep.
Well, that's a good idea.
Fucker.
Well, I don't know if I told you guys, but about a week ago, there was some guys digging in my front yard. And I'm like, what the hell? I went up to the front and I said, can I help you? And this guy's literally got a shovel like 2 inches from my steps. And
What?
apparently he was looking for pins because they were doing a survey.
okay.
But, you know, I just thought that was ballsy.
Yeah.
I guess they're allowed, but, you know,
Yeah.
it was weird.
That's debatable. That's debatable.
I don't know. Anyway, no big deal. They covered up the hole. They were just checking for the pins, right?
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is I had it happen here on my property.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor that I loved, but to the south, you know, the one where she killed herself and her mother. And before all of that took place, my property line, because I'm on 2 lots, and one lot is a garage, the other lot is the house. Dad always said that if anything should happen, we'd go ahead and sell off 10 feet to Jennifer. So my property line stakes are actually 10 feet onto that property. So that's why you have to do a search as well to see if there's been any selling since it was originally staked out and you know, surveyed. Because that's how you can find any changes in the survey. They don't move the stakes. You know, the ones that are deep in the
cool.
ground.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
He's
Oh,
preparing.
150.
Yeah.
That should be cool.
Yeah.
Well, Goofy decides now she wants to go out. She didn't want to go out before. Right back.
My neighbors had cable put in. Next day, I saw the TG Cable Company. I dug up back corner of my yard. Never asked or told me. Wow. Hey, Uncle Bill, how you doing? You know, that's one reason why. Well, that's not only the reason why I sold the other house, sold the house I had. The reason why is I was fed up with all this crap going on. So just got rid of everything. And I'm renting now. So I'm a lot better renting than owning a house. At least I got no property tax to pay, no school tax to pay,
Mhm.
you know,
Definitely
less-
not for everybody.
no repairs to pay on the house or anything.
Mhm.
I remember when the gas company my dad had like a half a mile long dirt road that he owned
Yeah.
to his house from the main road. And the gas company, their gas line runs right under it. So they had to dig it up to replace line. And they came up to my dad's house and said, well, is there anything we can do for you since we're having to do all this and tear up your road? He goes, yeah. He goes, would you guys be willing to gravel it when you're done? And they said, oh, yeah, no problem. They graveled a half a mile of dirt road for him for free.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Should have asked them to pave it.
Yeah. Be nice.
Because they were going to gravel it just the same, I think.
Bill,
What's up, Uncle Bill?
$8:30 in the morning, guys.
All right, I gotta find music, boys. This is the hard part of this video shit.
Okay.
Gotta find me some music, boys.
Okay. So what else is on your plans today?
Nothing for me.
Yeah,
Stay home and edit, maybe. Maybe I don't know, I might go out and fly today. I've got batteries charged.
well, if this supposedly sun comes out, it might be nice to go flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Mudball. How you doing there, Mudball? Nice to see you. Good morning. Yeah, I got some shelves to put up today and 2 screen doors take down.
Yeah, I got a ton I should do today, but it's gonna have to warm up first.
Yeah. You got enough of firewood in there, Rick?
I got a bunch in. I still got a bunch more to pull in, and I got a few big logs out back. I got to haul up with the tractor and split.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing today when I get out of bed.
No reason to hurry.
No, the sleeping bag's nice and warm, Dave. It's all good.
So have you decided yet? Are you going to get the Starlink at your cottage or at your house or what?
I want to. I just don't want to pay for it.
Hey, well, if you ever find free internet, let me know.
Corey, no, I didn't look at it last night. No.
Yeah, the only internet I can get is Starlink here.
Well, what are you just running off of mobile network right now?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't even have like a real phone, no cable, nothing. We got none of those services here.
Well, your mom must have not long, no TV stations.
I put a satellite in.
Okay.
Yeah, so she watches that. Yeah, we get the old satellites.
Well, at least you got some kind of entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I do it, hanging with JD. Yeah, I edit the movie first, and after I add the music on after. Yeah, Starlink is delaying everyone. Yeah, Corey, Mano, at least until at least a year. Oh wow, because Corey's parents tried to get Starlink at their cottage, and their name's been given since last December, and they still haven't done it yet.
Wow. Yeah, when the Starlink is more mainstream, I'll probably jump on the bandwagon, but I'm still
this time.
Go ahead, Justin.
I was gonna say in this time period with it, it sucks, but I think they're just really trying to work on it, make sure it's all right before they start mass producing it.
Yeah, Mudball, you bugger. Mudball says I work for the cable company, so I get free internet. Bragging.
Well, how much does it cost to send you to Quebec to hook up some cable?
Yeah.
Mine's connected with my rent. It's all in one.
Yeah. Corey Mano's asking you, Rick, you running on the IKS satellite service?
On the IKS satellite. Well, that's way too techie for me, Corey. I don't even know. It's give me a second. I gotta look at it.
Either Shaw, it can't be Bell.
It's Shaw.
It's Shaw. Okay. I used to have Shaw.
Don't have anything like Dish Network or anything like that up there.
They might. There's a Bell satellite up on the roof, but I won't pay Bell a dime for anything. So we got Shaw instead.
I had Shaw before and I got rid of them for some reason. I can't remember what it was.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I haven't had a cable box in probably over 2 years. I just have the internet and streaming apps of it.
Yeah.
Because it's actually cheaper. We pay like 70 or 80 bucks a month for the internet, and then we have Netflix, Disney Plus, and Paramount, and that's
Okay.
pretty much it. Oh, and I have Amazon Prime because I have a Prime subscription, so I got the Amazon Video. But honestly, between those 4 services, you can find tons of stuff to watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Corey Mano says IKS is pretty much the free cheap satellites. LOL.
IKS. I'm gonna look into it, Corey.
You know, Kim and I went down the road yesterday here to go see about the fire was, and on top of that, we're checking to see how far they gotten with the cable wire for those black boxes.
Yeah.
We're the only one on the street that got it done.
No way.
Yeah, we're the only one that got it done on the street. There's nobody else been done all the way down.
Huh.
I guess he's called somewhere else to do somewhere else, or was in a hurry to get it done, or
Maybe they just wanted to tease you guys.
Wanted to make Roger feel special.
yeah, well, you better have it hooked up pretty soon. You better not say, well, we haven't put the boxes down the street. We can't put yours through yet. Anyway. Yeah. So I got my camera on this morning, so if I see a truck go by, I know they're gonna go work on the wires. I did get a letter back from the cable company saying, oh, everybody's gonna be hooked up in January 2022.
So it's either they hook you up in January or you still have to wait.
And well, I think they're saying that because if they say, well, you're gonna be hooked up by October and it doesn't happen, everybody be phoning in like mad, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. For sure.
Well, at least you got somewhat of a deadline.
Yeah,
It's not too far off neither.
that's it. Hey, Corey. Yeah, I'm on live chat, Corey. Yep. I thought of it this morning.
Yeah, but Bill, when you say you get 40 channels, is it like, because I've had that many channels on free TV too, but it was like you had like 5 of every of the same channel, you know, like 5 Fox channels, 5 ABCs. It wasn't 40 individual channels, at least not for me.
Well, you see, as soon as I get the internet here, I'm dropping the satellite dish. I'm dropping my home phone. I'm just gonna have the internet, and I'm gonna have a Fire Stick to put on the TV. That's it. That's all. I'll keep my Netflix down here, but the Fire Stick's gonna go upstairs in Kim's room. No, Uncle Bill says,
Once you get internet, you're going to want a Fire Stick too, Roger. Trust me.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Goldfish, how you doing?
Morning, Go Fish.
Boy, man, how you doing?
Hey, Go Fish. Hey, Ron.
Paul disappeared again. I will drive up to Roger Poulos and drag some internet wire from the States.
Roger, do you have a true landline home phone or is it running through the satellite or something?
Landline, got a landline. Sometimes
have-
when,
Oh, is
sometimes
this-
when I lose my computer, I lose my phone for about 3 days.
Because we have a home phone, but technically it runs through the router and the internet.
Okay,
So it's not a true landline.
okay.
A lot of the newer houses here in Florida, at least the ones that I've seen, they're not even running landlines through the houses anymore.
Yeah. I haven't checked Amazon lately. Hey Lee, good morning. How you doing? Just brought 4 propane tanks. I had to wait for somebody to find a key to unlock the secure vent. Okay. No snow here. No, none at all. Hey Ron, you got any snow at your place? Fire stick.
They might be putting those on sale for Black Friday. They usually put the streaming sticks on sale for that.
I paid $39 for mine. And here, oh, limited time deal, $49. Yeah, okay.
Return yours and pay $10 more. Well, is it with the fire sticks? I'm not real familiar with them because I've never had one. Is there different models of it though?
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Because I know Roku, they got like a bunch of different models. That's the one I usually was using back in the day.
Well, I'm not gonna buy another one, that's for sure for now. Just gonna wait. Yeah, Uncle Bill has a Roku. Yeah. Everybody, thank you for being here this morning. Don't forget, hit that like button. Does help out. And everybody check out the Teespring account. If you need to buy a hoodie for the winter or t-shirts or a coffee mug, all is there. Got 16 watching, 15 watching, 14 likes. Oh,
I guess YouTube fixed whatever issues they were having with the chat because it doesn't seem like people are having the issues
Yeah.
the last few days.
are you getting bugged to upload the Windows 11? I'm getting bugged like anything you can put up to Windows 11.
Well, I was talking to Sean from Edge FPV because he's like
Yeah.
really into computers. He knows a lot of crap. He recommended to everybody that has the Intel processors to go ahead and do the update. Because I guess they're having some kind of issue with AMD. But he said if you got the Intel processors, he would highly recommend you update it.
Okay.
I talked to my friend who's a computer guy, and he said he upgraded to 11 from 10 on a brand new computer. And
Yeah.
he said there's very little difference in the basics of how it operates.
Okay.
It might be a little more intense than that. I don't know computers, but he said it's just to operate it, it's not much different.
Oh yeah, Sean came on to Jim's show on Tuesday night and did like a 45-minute like technical analysis of Matt and Jim's computer, had them pulling all their specs up and was going through all their stuff and was helping them download drivers for their screens and everything else. It was hilarious.
Okay, Bill. Will do.
But yeah, he said something about I guess Windows is having issues with something with AMD. I can't remember exactly what he said, but apparently the AMD chips, there's some issue with them. I guess they're not wanting to work with each other or something.
Just sent you a link there, Bill.
Actually, Bill, if he pops in here, he might know. He's pretty knowledgeable in computers. But Sean used to work for Dell Computers, so he knows like a lot of stuff.
Oh my God. Okay, wait a minute. I'm just reading a letter from my nurse there. Yeah, put up the 15 units. Come on now. Where am I?
Oh, what's up, Mike? I didn't notice Mike was in the chat.
And there we go.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Night Train, how you doing? Okay, Bill, I
What's
sent
up,
it to
Mike?
you. You should have gotten. Okay, Bill's there. Okay.
Oh yeah, Mike was there for that fun the other night. It was actually pretty funny. Sean was like talking to two people, didn't understand what the hell he was talking about.
Yeah, he is one hell of a techie.
There it goes.
Good morning, Bill.
Good morning. How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
Put my Pokemon shirt on, so I'm ready to find things. Hey, you were talking about the antenna on the TV. I know what you're talking about with all those extra channels because you live down south and all the antennas are down there. Okay, I have to point my antenna because I'm north of you, directly south to pick up the stations. But I don't get a lot of duplicates. There's a couple. I tell you, this is a cool thing that I purchased, and I don't regret it. It's only $200 with the drive, so that I could record digital TV off the antenna. A Channel Master device. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. That's all it is. This thing right here. And they sent me the external drive, and the total was $200, and it uses Android TV. So I have a channel guide, and I can record from the channel guide right from the antenna. So this enhances my cable cutting thing. So I put that up there on the roof, and just like Justin, I use pretty much the same channel, except I use Philo. Philo's $20 a month. That way, my wife can have some of the networks she likes. She likes Hallmark and Lifetime and that stuff. That's on there. You know, they don't have any sports, so they're only 21 a month. I think it comes to. So that pay stream. Plus, I have Paramount because I'm a sci-fi geek, and I like this. I like all the new Star Trek stuff.
Oh yeah,
good, you got good taste. Nice.
I've been watching the Star Trek Discovery. I'm about halfway through the second season.
Oh yeah, I didn't miss it. I didn't miss one of those. I enjoyed that. A lot of unfair criticism. You know,
I did not like the way the second season did a complete story change.
Well,
you know, it's like a completely different series. Like the first series with those new Klingons, I thought that was amazing. Yeah. And then the second season, I thought was really friggin' confusing.
With the Red Angel and all that.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Well, I guess I don't know. They got a lot of criticism for from all the stalwarts for changing the Klingons too much. They got attacked a lot. You know, I
like that. I thought that was really cool. That was really fresh.
I enjoyed it. I really did. You know, I said, oh, they're focusing too much on what's her face. You know, it's like, well, She's the lead character. Yes, and she's a really, really good actress. So
It's
I don't
it's
know what the
weird
they were
listening to him cuss on the show too. That kind of threw me off.
Well, cable TV, you can do what you want, you know. This is just there's a lot of semi-nudity in it too. What that's amazing. I was gonna show you the channels, and I don't know what I do with my remote control. This is this is odd. Because I was out there. I fall asleep on the couch too much.
Yeah, because I actually tried watching the original Star Trek, and to me, it was super boring. I couldn't watch it.
Oh, now see, I used to like you.
I tried watching it, but it's just like the newer ones. There's just so much more action. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a lot different. The older one was to me, very slow paced.
Mm.
It was super serious, like the characters.
Wow. I don't know what I do. But this is really
Paul, are there any ships coming in this morning for you?
Yeah, just looking now. Yeah, they've already passed through downbound, 3 of them.
oh my
Do you
god.
ever get any military ships going through there? I know you probably can't fly around those.
Oh, yeah, I do. And yes, I do.
you really?
Well, what they are is they build them up in Wisconsin, and they're on their going down to be formally dedicated or commissioned.
Yeah.
And so they come right down through here. And it's funny is they have a full complement, full crew on board. And they're as they come under the bridge, there you see all the guns are manned, the machine guns on the side and everything, and they got their helmets on with their microphones. And I fly by them, they'll target me like this.
So this is pretty cool for free, I think. First of all, can you guys see this? Is it backwards?
Yep. No, it's okay.
No, it's fine.
You see it backwards, Bill, but it comes out right to us.
Oh, you can see it normally? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, this whole channel guide, it's free, you know. It's like I said, Android TV. There's NBC, MeTV, Laugh, Start. Some of these I don't watch really. Start TV. In fact, most of them. There's a Florida network, CBS. There's Weather, which we do watch that one. Comet, which is all sci-fi stuff. Buzzer, which is all old game shows. This has, I don't know. I never really watched that one. But there's Bonanza, which is kind of cool. Never watched this one either. You got enough channels when there's a lot of them you don't even watch. Cozy TV, whatever that is. ABC, of course. True Crime Network. I watch this probably more than the rest of them.
Good morning, Chris.
Check out my new vest I got.
I love that. New Detectives, FBI,
Nice.
Fox, Bounce, Circle.
And
These are
then
all individual channels, you know. The ones that duplicate, you go into the settings and I just pull them out. You take them off the list. Mystery, Grit, CW, yeah, I got, and My TV, Antenna TV. So like, there's plenty, you know, and I can record any program on it.
Okay.
It was really worth it. And then you got Mystery and Ion. Well, this is a duplicate. That's a duplicate. So is that. But anyway, there's 2 Ion TVs. Well, so I got rid of the one. I just didn't get rid of these 2. These appeared recently. Stadium, which is local sports. So it's all pretty cool. And then you go out of here, and here's the DVR. And of course, I record my programs. You know, like that's one of my favorite programs ever. I record Judge Judy. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. So if you put the antenna on the roof, you get a lot of free TV. And because I don't do pay sports because it's way too expensive. The whole idea is
Yeah.
if there's sporting events on the television on the major networks, I if I want to, I just record it on that thing here, and it works good. So that's it. I just thought I'd throw that in. And the antenna and the whole thing wasn't particularly expensive, you know. What did I pay for that? Like $50-$60 for that roof antenna. you know, and I didn't even use a booster, you know.
Mm.
The only thing I put in the line, and I already had the cable lines because I have cable. I have cable internet. You know, I used to have cable TV, so the lines are already there. So the only thing I put in was a lightning arrestor kind of thing, not arrestor, but if it ever gets hit, it
Yeah.
popped. What do you call I forget. It wasn't very expensive either, but that's it.
Surge protector.
I throw that out there. I'm a cable cutter too. Crazy, you know. I'd let some kids talk me into trying AT&T. You know, they come to your door. Oh, it's only going to be la 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 la. And then you get the bill, and it was like so much more than they said, and the internet was terrible. I only pay $47 a month for my internet because I have the minimum Comcast package, and I'm happy with it. I do, and I'm an online guy, believe me. But it's just my wife and me, so I don't have 10 people streaming my service at the same time here, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Hang with
I get
JD
60,
says,
I get
I use
60 down and set about 6 up with it, so it's good enough for me.
Okay. JD says he uses the mud flap antennas to get over 30 channels.
Yeah, well, it depends where you live. You know, like I said, the broadcasters that I'm picking up are West Palm and below, you know, which is, you know, at the end of the range of where I'm at. Now I could point it north, and there's a couple that are closer, but you get less channels that way. And but yeah, I point this thing down towards like this West Palm. I think there's broadcasters even south of there in not Boca, Riviera Beach, that area. That's my antenna up there.
Okay.
Not so ugly, you know.
Oh no, Mike, I wasn't saying that for a new job because of that vest. It's just that when I go out flying, I try to look as professional as possible so nobody messes with me.
Yeah.
That's why I have that in big letters, and I have all my credentials from the FAA hanging off my vest. That way they don't mess with me.
Yeah, well, you know, Hugh does the same thing. Right, Hugh?
Yeah, I think
Sorry, I had music playing. I'm just doing a video. What's that? What did I miss?
Yeah, show him the picture of you with your outfit on for flying.
What outfit?
You know, your hard hat and your vest, and
I don't have a picture. You guys were the ones that took the screenshot. I don't even have it.
you don't?
Well, you got it somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh,
Bob.
I can probably
I
find.
figured you could.
Yeah, we know you
Yeah.
do, Paul. We know.
You sneaky old bugger.
I mean, it's
I know
good
you
though
would.
to do that though, because then people don't mess with you as much.
That's kind of what I was thinking, Justin, you know?
Plus
I'll
that
be right
outfit
back,
helps with
guys.
role playing with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm the drone guy. I'm here to fly. Never mind. I can't come up. It's too early.
JD said, or Hanger with JD said, I'm already flies in his undies and no one messes with him.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's the opposite way. You could just, you know, smear dog shit all over yourself. And
Oh, man. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh, you wear a hard hat too?
I have one just in case, you know?
Just in case you got to headbutt that Karen.
Well, you know.
well, that can scare people off too. You can say, well, just in case a drone falls out of the sky, it protects my head. Then they'll leave you. I'm leaving.
I had a hard time finding that Hugh.
Oh, I'm sure you did, you rotten son of a gun.
You know, he had it set as his background.
People don't, you know, I just fly for fun, but I've only once ever had anybody be negative, and it was only temporary and went away real quick. Because he thought, why were you over my house kind of thing.
Oh,
She's like, oh yeah, what house is that? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
But,
see, and the great thing about Florida too is like somebody online was saying the other day, oh, you can't fly in any Polk County parks because the county has passed an ordinance. But the state, Florida state, passed a law saying that no local municipalities could pass any regulations regarding drones, whether it be landing or taking off. They're not allowed to. Only the state can say, okay, you can't be in this park. You can't take off and land in this park. You can't do that. because they don't want too much overreach from all the local counties and stuff and cities.
Well, the thing is, they were pulling that because they were being challenged and losing because they can't control the airspace above reasonable use. That's how that goes. Reasonably, in other words, you have rights to your property up to reasonable use. Now that's vague, but in other words, say I wanted to build a 50-foot building in my backyard, and I get zoned approved for that. I don't know that I could, but above, I mean, how high is reasonable use? Well, it all depends on the kind of property you have. This is residential property. I mean, maybe I could get a permit to put a CB tower in the back or something, you know, an antenna tower in the back or something like that. But above that, it's not from the center of the earth to the heavens anymore. They changed that a long time ago, so you don't have those rights. Now, the only thing that gets kind of weird is, what about privacy laws? Now, if you have a privacy fence surrounding the property, and you have the intent to have privacy in your backyard, and someone is filming you with their drone, you know, then it becomes an issue. But if you're just flying over and you're not even, you know, and they never win. They never win. You can fly over neighborhoods, you can fly over properties, especially at the heights that we're doing it at, because
Well,
we're
they
not
have to
focusing-
prove
we're not
they
focusing
have
in
to
on
prove
anybody.
malicious intent of you flying too. And if you're 400 feet up and you're just flying and you're not stopping and looking down and zooming in their yard, there's no way they can't prove that. It's not going to be held up.
No, like I said, there's expectation of privacy laws here. You know, I mean, if there's any part of your yard that's visible from the street, you can't say a drone can fly over your property because
Yeah, they don't own the airspace.
they don't know the airspace, but they're talking about peeping Tom laws. You know what I mean? Like your
Yeah,
you know, and
if
the
they're
thing
down
is,
low,
yeah,
I understand.
they can fly over my yard. Who cares? I'm starting like, and if I just decide to run around in my backyard in my underwear, you're welcome to the video. But have fun with that, you know, or fly over and Jason's patting his butt on his video that I still can't get out of my mind. That TikTok video you did.
Ah,
Oh, that was me. Yeah.
When you were not Jason, Justin, when you were tweaking on camera, that was, or what was it? Twerking. Twerking. Gotta show my age. But anyway, no, you can fly over neighborhood. This guy was like,
And that
"Oh,
video
you
got
my
over
house." He said,
2,000 views.
I said, he was on the edge of the woods between those properties, and then there's a school beyond it. And I wasn't looking at any of that because I had it pointed level practically towards the coast, you know, towards the intercoastal waterway. You know, so I said, so I showed him. I said, here's the thing. That's where I was. I don't even know where you live and don't really care. And he never got out of his car because I'm not a monster of a guy, but I'm a pretty good sized guy, and he was not. He was just, he's like, hey man, why are you flying over my house? He's probably got some pretty wife that he thinks is cheating on him all the time or something. Who the hell knows? I don't know. But that was it. Aside from that, usually the neighbors come by and say, wow, that thing's really cool. I was really thinking about getting something like that. I like that. And that same guy, I'm following him down the street while he's walking his dogs and he's waving to it. You know, so, you know, whatever. I'll tell you, my biggest worry right now is spin up because I'm flying. I decided to fly. And now these guys last second have all got me concerned about taking my batteries on the plane. You know, and I'm only bringing the Mini 2. I decided I cut back. I'm not bringing the rest of them. I'm bringing the Mini 2. And I've got my 3 batteries. And now they're talking about, you know,
fire bags.
TSA with, are they in fire bags? No.
Yeah, I would probably
Fire
try
bag
to.
for a smart battery. I don't know. I doubt they think that it's, because even according to their own rules, if it's actually inserted in the device, it's fine. You know, so these are smart batteries that are in a protected case with a monitoring circuit, and they're in the charger. There's no exposed terminals, and they're only 17. You know, they're talking about how many watt hours you're allowed, up to 100 watt hours. And when you calculate it out, these batteries are only 17 1/3 watt hours each. So it's not, it shouldn't be a problem, but I guess I'll find out.
Hmm.
Well, the only thing that I thought was that you had to have was I thought you had to have any ones that weren't in the drone in a fire bag.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Place it here says there's no need to concern Bill. I travel all the time with my G-Drive batteries. Place it here. He says that.
Yeah, it's not, you know, what makes them nervous, I think, is when they see the FPV batteries, which are batteries,
Right,
you know,
the
you're
lipos.
looking at.
Yeah, but you keep on the carry on, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
no,
to
I have
carry.
I have all of my I have it, matter of fact, right there, there's the carry on, ready to go.
What is that noise?
Okay, I just had to mute Chris. It was Chris's microphone. I had to mute him.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought he was
'cause
spinning the wheel. You guys, pick me, pick me.
Yeah, because you have to take them carry on. You can't put them under the plane.
No, it's in here in my carry-on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna have other spare batteries. I have a spare battery for my laptop, but that's not LiPo. That's
Yeah.
lithium ion. So I don't think they have a problem with laptop batteries. You know, I got a couple of double A's in there. But I'm bringing that, and I'm bringing my laptop bag as my personal item.
Okay.
They measure out fine, you know, as far as the size is concerned.
Mhm.
So that's what my concern was having it small enough not to pay the extra $35 to check a bag. Not to mention, I would never check a bag with my drone in it anyway.
Place
you
it here
crazy.
says just write dynamite on them. You'll be fine. Trust me.
Oh, you know, they used to have these suitcases. I don't know if they still sell them, but they had metal strips in them, and they would say out words when you would put them through the X-ray machines,
Uh,
and it would say like "bite me."
no, I didn't know. Oh.
Yeah, they had like special metal
Yeah,
strips.
I
in them.
didn't know that I want to antagonize anybody while I'm trying to get on that flight. Might not be the best idea.
Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget to hit that like button. Hey, Roland, how you doing? Long time no see.
And I agree with whoever commented. Everybody says, you know, and I'm sure 99 times out of 100, no problem. But you get that one agent who's an idiot. Someone was saying last night that recently someone was flying with their drone, and some TSA agent incorrectly, excuse the closed face, I'm making coffee. Incorrectly stated that according to FAA law or TSA law or whatever, no LiPo batteries are allowed on the flight. It's illegal, and took his batteries. And
Actually, that's the opposite. You have to take your lipos on board. You can't check them in the
They
luggage.
wouldn't let them have them at all. And actually, the airline came over and said, no, we don't have a problem. You know, a representative from the airline came over, said, no, we don't have a problem with this. We allow this. And he said no. He wouldn't let them take them. And you know, and if that goes any further than that, like say he wants to pursue that, he'd win. But what good did it do you that day when you couldn't get on your plane? You know?
Well, and that's the thing is if you give them any bit of attitude, oh, they're going to arrest you and pull you out of the damn airport. They get drones out.
Says Mr. Bite Me in my bag. I like that.
Have a good sleep, Toy Man's Bar and Grill.
I think I would have. I love the TSA. That's what would be in my. Good job, fellas. Keep us safe.
Did you see the one where the girl they put that huge oversized dildo in that chick's bag, and then the TSA agent
I did see
searched
that.
her bag while her family was filming it? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
it was
saw
hilarious.
That family's a class act. I like that.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button, and thank you all for being here this morning. Much appreciated. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, I can't see the chat with this phone app. Anybody else saying hi to me? Hi, everybody. Hey, did you ask me a question just now, Roger? Because I just before Justin.
Well, place it here says you can fly your drone in the plane while flying. Flying over 400 ATL. Hey,
It might be about 400 feet.
Yeah. Good morning, flying with Stan.
I can. Worst comes to worst. I mean, I did see one thing where it says you have to have it on your person. So if somebody wants to be a stickler, it's only the Mini too, and I got the charge thing. I'll just stick that in my pot. I'm gonna wear a hoodie. It's gonna be chilly in Texas. Chilly for me, you know. It's at night. It's gonna go down to 47, 48 or something like that. So I'll have my hoodie on because again, limited bag space, and I'll just stick it in my hoodie pocket. So I think that should be all right.
Bill, you
Well-
gonna start your live back up or what?
Right now it's doing 26 Fahrenheit,
Thinking about it, Justin.
-4 Celsius.
Where is that? By you?
It's 26 Fahrenheit.
Wow, below freezing. Check those pipes. Wrap those pipes. You have to wrap the pipes when it gets too cold down here.
No, our pipes are all they're okay downstairs. All my water for outdoors has been closed off and everything, so.
Well, Florida, it's pretty common, and my house has it. The water comes up out of the ground. It makes a right-hand turn. It comes into the house. I mean, it's right there. You know,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's always a little. It had to get pretty under pressure. It had to get pretty cold. For that condition,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, our pipes are, I got an artesian well here, so they're buried. My pipes are all buried. Hey, place it here, says hi, Bill.
I can.
Yeah, Roger, I told when I was looking at that list that Johnny Drone Flyer made of all the lives, I was like, they should have just put Roger as 24/7. Because he only has you on there for 2 days. I was like, that man goes live twice every day.
Hey, who goes live twice a day?
Roger usually does almost every day.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate this fella. He could do 3 times.
Well, I'm not on tonight, guys, though. It's Thursday night. I'm not on tonight. There's way too many people on, so. And
Who is
I
on
usually take breaks Thursday nights.
Yeah, see this? That's my water supply coming up out of the ground.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, yeah, I know, very exciting. But I'm just saying that makes me nervous, you know. And now, because I had a $3,000 issue with my pipe under the concrete, under the slab, and I had a plumbing company came in, and rather than tear up my concrete, we put the PEX in. I went up through the attic and then back down again over here to skip the part that had burst, thus causing my $300 water bills. And now I got to be concerned about the temperature in the attic, you know. So, you know, fortunately, South Florida, I've been here 13 years down here, and I think it went below freezing one time.
Yeah, but don't forget now, heat rises. If you're heating in the house, the heat rises, so you're okay. It won't freeze.
Oh, it's typically pretty warm up in that attic. Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt. And it's a dark. I forget what fancy schmancy color they called it when I got my roof done a couple 2 years ago.
Okay.
But it's dark, so you know I'm sure that it's fairly warm up. It's going to be fairly warm. They have to get really cold, you know, for it to.
Oh, yeah. Attics and garages in Florida are unbearable 90% of the year.
Yeah.
If you don't have it like insulated with air conditioner or something.
And frankly, that one time it did get cold down here, the snap actually down this far. It got into the 20s, you know, it got into like the low 20s, but it was never an issue. So it'd have to get like Canada cold, I think, for me to really start to worry about it, or at least Pennsylvania cold.
Like, I don't know how Jim does his lives out of his garage, man. He has like no air conditioning or anything out there. He just has a couple fans.
Really?
Yeah, garages are unbearable.
That's crazy. You
I
see this
sit out
thing?
in my garage in -30, -40 degree weather, Justin.
It's a portable AC unit in case the power ever goes out. That's what I would have in there. You know?
Oh yeah, the minute you walk into a garage out here, if the door's not open, you'll be sweating
Okay.
so bad.
Yeah, but it smells good.
I don't know about that. Me personally, I'd rather be cold than hot, because when you're hot, you just feel nasty.
I mean, I guess I got a little tired of the cold in northeastern Pennsylvania. That's why I came down here. You know, I spent 3 months working on And that just spoiled me. That was it. It's like, you know what? No more of this. No more of this ice sculpture cars in the morning that you have to chip out and, you know, trying to get to work. And
Did you see what Mudball wrote?
idiots driving terrible and killing people. Huh?
Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Be careful telling the flight attendant that you stutter. I have a BB Haba. He's
Who
got
stutters?
a bomb.
Is he making fun of me? Yeah, I stammer sometimes. I don't know why.
Just don't do that when you're trying to say battery, is what he's saying.
yeah.
Batteries. I don't exactly stammer. What is that? I see Tweety Bird.
That's me, Dave Ennis.
Hey Dave, how are you, Tweety?
Doing good. How you doing, Uncle Bill?
Good to well, not to see you apparently.
You working today, Bill?
I work tonight actually. Yeah, this is my I go in at when do I go in 4? Yeah. I'm 4 to close tonight, so it's a late night. I'll get home around midnight. And then I gotta get up good and early because I'm driving to Orlando. Which isn't that bad. It's only I'm driving to St. Cloud, which is where my stepdad lives. It's my dad. Anyway, I'm going to drive there and park my car at his house, and he's going to drive me to the airport.
Okay.
25 minutes from MCO, you know, Orlando International.
Yeah.
Because that was by far the best deals for flying was from Orlando to anywhere. And that way, and I don't have to pay to park my car. I mean, I would, but he lives right there. You know, it's a pretty common thing we do. And he's going to pick it up on Monday. And my car will sit there. So I got my flight's at 12:48. I want to get there 2 hours early. I don't know what the airlines are like now, you know, getting through. And
Chris,
extra time just in case there is some idiot TSA guy with a bug up his butt with my batteries.
yeah. Chris Jackson, I had to put you on mute.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, Chris Jackson, I had to put you on mute. Okay, he unmuted himself. Okay.
I did rent a car in Austin. So if they don't let me on, I'll just go to budget and say, hey, change my reservation to here, and I'll just drive it I'll drive it there. You know, why not? Why put the miles on my car? I'm already at the airport. And then it'll be a day late. And then I'm going to land at 2:45, but I'm going to hang out because I'm giving Mike and the Toto brothers, I'm giving them a ride from the airport to their hotel.
Okay.
And they land about an hour after I do. So by the time I get down there, get my car, it's probably going to be 45 minutes. No big deal. I'll just hang out in the car and probably go live and talk to people.
Yeah.
And I answer your question yesterday. Yeah, I'll probably put my show back on again, but I don't know if I'm going to do the Sunday night thing. We'll see. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you were averaging 13 to 15 people. That's not bad.
I would get the most I got concurrence. Now, concurrent. There'd be 20-something people that would come and go, you know, eventually over the course of the 3.5 hours I was on. But because I don't know when to shut up. Clearly, you know. But it was 21 was the most. That was the one where I put this as my last show. But typically, yeah, I according to studio, I get a little more than that. I get 13 or 16. Sometimes I get 18, 19 concurrent, you know, visitors. But it's really late at night. People have to go to work the next morning. I had a hard time getting people to come on with me. I don't want to just sit there and do talk the whole time. And
we're getting a lot of static from you, Chris.
I know sounds like his microphone's vibrating.
Yeah, or radio. Yeah. Hey, Ron, just sent you a link.
Sounds like he's spinning the wheel to win or something like that. 39. That's my
It
number.
almost sounds like feedback coming from the CB radio.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a two-way radio to
That's
his
awesome.
to the office.
No, he uses the phone for that.
Anyway,
There we
Well,
go.
see, that was my biggest thing going on your show is you would just sometimes you go on really late and I couldn't get on there.
yeah, you were always welcome to come on the panel, Justin, anytime you wanted. It was a casual show. It was kind of like Rogers. We just talk about anything. We called it Hanger Talk for a reason. I didn't have a format. We just come in, talk about whatever the latest things were that people wanted to talk about, but I didn't have a set thing. Like we're going to talk
Yeah.
about the Mavic 3 today, which is, gets away, which I knew, which got beat to death by the second week of the people knew it was really coming out. And then all this, I just wanted to wait for the drone to actually come out and people actually being able to tell the truth about it, what it is and what it isn't. And now they've talked about it for so long. Now they're already disappointed in it. It hasn't even nobody even owns one yet. It's like,
Well,
it's not
because
not much of an upgrade, for the money. Just having ProRes in it. That thing, and even if it is $3,200, that's the cheapest way to get ProRes in a drone. I mean, people are talking about how expensive that is, but get a drone, a ProRes ready drone, and see how much that costs. It's actually cheap compared to what you'd normally have to pay. So
Hey, Chris, we're getting feedback from your microphone or whatever.
for
well,
me,
I would say a good 80% of the people that we converse with though over all these live shows and everything though, I mean, buying an Air 2 or Air 2S is a lot of money for them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big purchase for a lot of people.
we'll get a Mini too.
So I'm saying going to something that's
A lot of money
almost
for me.
triple
I was
the
able to buy
price.
it, but that doesn't mean it's not a lot of money.
Hey, Ron, how you doing? Come on,
And I could buy
Ron.
the new one if I really wanted to, but I'd like to stay married. My wife.
So technically you can't buy it.
No, I could buy it, and she wouldn't divorce me, but she'd be unhappy with me, and she doesn't deserve to be unhappy. She does just way too. She's literally way too good for me. So I want to keep that going.
Yeah. So, Ron,
She's the one that handed me the money
Ron's on the panel now, Bill.
What's that?
Ron is on the
Oh
panel
shit, I
now.
didn't even see he popped in. What's up, Ron?
Ron Lockwood.
Hey, Ron.
Good morning,
How's
Ron.
everybody doing?
Not bad,
What's
not
up,
bad.
brother?
How about yourself?
I got a day off.
Hey, Oscar, Hugh, welcome back.
What's up? Yeah, I'm just editing here, guys, to be here. If I go in and out, that's why.
Okay.
Playing
Ron, I
music.
forget,
sometimes I
you're
commute.
not going to spin up, Ron?
Pardon me, Bill?
You're not going to spin up?
No, I can't. I
You get off.
work at 2 jobs right now, and yeah, it's hard to get away.
How's the new
Like
house?
to. Good, going well.
Good. You're happy?
Oh yeah, yeah. Finally got it all decorated. Got the gang in the background again.
I see them.
And,
They're mugging for the camera. Getting photobombed by
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. Are you going, Bill?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't.
That's
I wasn't gonna, but never gonna. Bill's.
that's what
I was worried about
Friday?
I was worried about. Well, here's the funny thing. I was worried about being able to cut because, not that I'm the most important person in the world, but in that particular place, it's very difficult. Any business and service industries is going to have a hard time covering. And we're just barely on the skin of our teeth covering every week. And they kept it, and then people above me, my bosses, they're like, "No, go. I haven't taken any time out off in over a year and a half. You should go." Blah blah blah. So I booked the flight. I booked everything. I'm ready to go. And then one of the managers who's been there a while, he's semi-retired. He was working three to 4 shifts a week anyway, usually 3. He decides to put in his notice. Guess what his last day is? Today. It's like,
Son.
what a you couldn't have worked the weekend. You could have gone knowing that I was doing. So now I'm really concerned, and I almost canceled everything. And they said, "No, go. We'll take care of it. The place won't burn down." So they say, The last night on my way home, I had to turn around and go back because they couldn't figure something out on the computer. So, whatever.
All right, Roger, I'm gonna duck out. I got a reaction video I gotta do.
Okay, no problem.
I will see you guys all later.
Okay.
I guess.
See you later. I tell you what's pretty cool. I'm at the Best Western. I'm not at the Spring Hill Suites with the rest of those. You know, the majority of the guys. I mean, I don't know about the majority, but a whole ton of them are going to be staying at the Spring Hill, and because it's really really close to the venue, and for $85 less a day, I was able to stay at the Best Western, and they're all excited about this hotel. I'm not going there to stay in a hotel. You know, I mean, woohoo, great hotel, got a nice pool. Well, the Best Western has a nice pool and it's perfectly fine. And it is literally walking distance from the venue anyway. But anyway, long story short, they had to change where they're having the Friday night dinner because the Aviation Pizza is doing renovation and they just didn't have the room for us. So they moved it to this other place. What's it called? Something brewery. It's a brewery. It's a brewery, and they park a food truck outside. It's got an outside patio. La la la. It sounds pretty cool. It's locally brewed, micro beer kind of stuff, and you can see it from where I'm my hotel. It's like right there. So, I'm going to become a short-term local for those guys. I'll probably be just shooting on over, and so that worked out pretty cool. I'm only 9 miles from the event walking, so I actually walked right by the Spring Hills on the way there. So it's actually worked out pretty good. What's funny is the car rental is just about as much as my hotel room.
So Ron, what you been up to lately?
Just finished up a 4-day hunt
Okay.
and got today off and go back to the real job tomorrow.
How'd you do?
Good. Got 2 nice buck. One was just a really pretty. I took a picture of him. We shot him twice, once with a camera and once with a gun. That's kind of cruel, but
You only supposed to shoot once, Ron. Come on.
yeah, shoot once, shoot straight. Yeah, just a nice, big, thick. I don't know how well this will show on here, but
Yeah,
real nice
Yeah,
buck
yeah.
though.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
he posed nice for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He actually gave me a little side profile shot. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Well,
My
you
hunters
fooled
were
him.
from Tennessee. And
You fooled him.
we're
Look,
talking about y'all.
a photographer. I think I'll pose. Then the rifle comes out.
Yeah.
That's not considered baiting, is it? You fooled him with the camera.
I hope not.
Hey, you never know what Pete interested in. They probably think they're smart enough to. Oh, you tricked that deer into thinking you were taking photographs.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So how many days you got to go back to work for now?
I'll be back till Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Then I come home and I think I'm hunting again on next Thursday. And then I'm actually off the rest of the month from
Okay.
the full-time job. I'm hunting the rest of the month. I took some PTO time and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 more deer to get
Wow.
before the end of the month.
Yeah.
Geez, Ron, you're looking skinny.
I've lost a lot of weight, dude.
Yeah, you sure have. Holy shit, I can really see it in your face.
About 25 pounds.
Wow.
So
Looking good, man.
yeah. I believe it or not, it's really weird. It started out as stress. And then I'm like, you know what? I've lost some weight. At one point when I was going through the whole house thing, one day I just for kicks and giggles jumped on the scale and I was 4 pounds under the weight limit.
Oh, that's close.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said, I don't know. I just wasn't eating. stomach was not feeling good for about 3 weeks.
That's a lot of stress. You
And
went
then
through.
once I actually lost some, yeah. And then I just, like, you know what? Hey, try to keep this going and just watch what you eat. I have a bad habit with, like, especially the other night, I had another small breakdown. She had pecan pie, and I asked her, I said, this is up at the lodge, we eat with all the hunters up there, but I had warm pecan pie with whipped cream. Oh, man.
Oh, now we're
But
talking.
I'm trying to stay away from stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, an occasional breakdown is not bad.
I misunderstood you when you said breakdown. I thought you were gonna say the waitress said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just sold the last piece of pecan pie." What do you mean? That's the kind of breakdown I was thinking of.
Somebody call the cops on this guy.
God, I love a pecan pie with, and you get the kind with the dark chocolate in the crust. Oh,
Be back in a minute, boys.
Okay.
Here's how I lose weight. Okay, this is me when I'm weighing too much. I'm about to lose weight. There, see that? Feel good that works? I guess.
Hey, Paul Hodges.
God, just holding
Hey,
the phone
guys.
high enough.
That's a nice setup, Paul.
Well, I'm not done yet. Well, I got most of everything hooked up, but I still got for last few minute things to do yet. So I haven't got everything quite figured out yet where I want it, because I got 2 screens, right? So
Yeah.
it's just, and I got a couple more things to hook up yet. I got the printer done and stuff, but yeah, it's good for now.
Nice. Hey, Nacho Rolling, how you doing this morning? That's it's a lot clearer for you.
Yeah.
Just, I guess you're strongly backlit though. I guess
Yeah.
with the windows. There you go. It's a little
Yeah,
better.
I got to do a little adjustment here.
Yeah,
Well,
he did
yes,
that midnight
the
last
light
night.
behind you are brighter than you are, so.
Well, he did
Yeah,
that at midnight last night, So
I may see if I can adjust that with the camera or not. We'll see. Go
Either
down
that
here,
or
take
just get yourself a light.
Yeah, or get a light or something. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I got the ceiling fan right here. It's bright, but I guess that back there is kind of messing me up.
You know what a
Yeah, I
good weight is, by the way? I just was thinking something because I'm looking at my picture here and what's up there. Get divorced. Whenever I get divorced, I lose all
Yeah.
kinds of weight. Look at this false advertising. That's me with my wife right
There you go.
Oh, that was good for a second, Paul.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Right there,
Is that good there? Is
Yeah.
that good there?
Better, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll try that and see what happens.
Oh, went
Oh.
back down again.
Yeah, I closed the program. Oh, hang
Yeah.
on.
Hey, Paul, you know what you might consider doing is the one window that
Yeah.
doesn't have the flag in front of it, close that partially, and then you'll have the flag will be lit behind you.
Yeah, it's,
Close
I
the
may have
drapes.
to. Yeah, because that curtain won't go all the way across. I don't think. No. Okay, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to do some adjustment, I think.
That's a little
yeah.
better though.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay like that for now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't stay too long, guys. I got a lot of work ahead of me this morning, but
You got your fly job today?
yeah, I told him I'd be there about 10:30 or so. So, like I said, it's a bit of a land dispute, but apparently it's a mutual thing.
Okay.
But it has to be settled before they can sell the house. Yeah. So, anyways, I got to go down. The lawyers just can't imagine or something. Apparently, like the way the property lines go, because it's I don't know, an angle or something, but the guy's pool apparently is right on the property line. So
Okay.
I don't know, trying to get it settled. But anyways, guys, there was a house here in town, 350,000. It hasn't been updated in a long time. But anyways, sold one day. Anybody want to take a guess?
450.
450.
420.
400, 480,
480. Crap.
130,000 over the asking price one day.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You know what? There's a lot of stupid people out there. Understand? Because this is all going to crash in the next couple of years. Not crash.
It's
It's gonna-
not
it's
even
gonna
a couple
correct.
years.
it's gonna correct, not crash, but it's gonna correct,
Yep.
I mean, I'm tempted to sell my house now because I only owe like 4,000 on it.
Paul, do you see it just over like the last 2 months, a major increase? Like I said, I bid on this it's been like 2.5, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
But like, I was in Rapid City last weekend, and I ran into somebody and I was talking to them. They said just in the past month, it has exploded even more.
Oh,
since
it
I
goes
left.
more every day. But I was reading an article
Really?
this morning in this area in London, it's out of town buyers. So in other words, it's Toronto
Yeah.
area.
They're getting out of the big
Right.
cities.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like back in Rapid City, currently it's the B-21 bomber. It's only housed in Rapid City, South Dakota, and then somewhere in Texas. And there's a replacement for it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's the B-25,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be here in another year or two. They feel
Yeah.
it's going to bring thousands, more jobs. And then the medic I was talking to said that there's a battery company, some battery factory company or whatever that's coming into town, which is also going to bring thousands more jobs and everything. So yeah, he said you got out at a good time.
Yeah.
South Dakota, Western South Dakota used to be a quiet little place to live. It's not anymore.
It actually it would have been a good time to own a piece of land there if all those jobs came. It could have been a nice investment.
Paul, I like your new backdrop.
It's weird
Looks
how
cool, man.
Yeah. Well, I moved the computer
It's
from
weird how
upstairs down
commercial.
to downstairs.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm still not complete. This one monitor right here, I want to lift it up a little bit because it's lower than this one. So,
Yeah.
So,
And it's amazing, Paul, too. Do you see a major difference up there in commercial versus residential property as far as just the land?
yeah.
The
Well,
reason
the
I
problem
say
is,
is, go ahead.
well, the worst problem here right now, they're building like crazy here right now. They're having a hard time getting lumber, but like an Amazon is building out here. When they say it's going to be the biggest warehouse in Canada when they're done. And,
Really?
and they're building like crazy for that. But the thing is, there's no schools. The schools are full here. They've got people in portables and everything else. Like, I don't know what they're going to do if they get another influx of, 10,000 people in this area.
Yeah. I mean, that's like here, back in Rapid City, it was quarter mile down the street, half a mile down the street from my house. It was considered commercial property. I kind of lived outside of the city, and this 1/4 acre was $125,000 for 1/4 acre. And I come over here, I'm in a residential area. I have 8 times the amount of property. Plus I got a house and a giant garage for $250.
Yeah.
It was, man, it's
Well,
just amazing.
And not
Well,
asking you, Ron, where you're living now.
Yeah.
I'm in an area called Pine Haven, Wyoming. It's about 15 minutes west of Devil's Tower, where the Devil's Tower National Monument is.
Oh, wow. That's a nice spot.
Yeah. But if you got any acreage around the edge of the city right now, you can make a fortune. Like it's just, even if they don't even, what do they call it, expropriating it, because they need to expand, because they got, like city of St. Thomas, I'm in, man. They're out of property, So, but see that Amazon property though, right now, they're building that. It'll be probably a year or so before it gets going, but that used to be a big Ford plant. It used to be a big employer around here.
Out of all the things you just said, by the way, the most amazing thing to me is that it's hard to get lumber in Canada.
Yeah.
Of all the
It
countries.
is down here too.
Well, here too, we got plenty of forest. I mean, I'm just saying, if you do a flyover of Canada, There's lumber as far as the eye can see. You know, it just
Oh.
goes on and on and on.
Yeah,
It
but the
just-
government was paying you $500 to stay $500 a week to stay home. So
Yeah.
do the math.
I know. 500 Canadian.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they just dropped it down to 300. So hopefully it'll turn around. People start going back to work now.
I don't know. It didn't work here. You know,
Yeah.
they dropped it here and they're still staying home. You know why? Because a lot of them were living on not a lot of money to begin with, or living home with their
Yeah.
parents, whatever the hell they do, or in groups. And they saved up a lot of money. I mean, not saved up, but their bank accounts are a little fat. So they're
Yeah.
just watching their money and stretching out their not going to work time.
Yeah. So Yeah.
But it depends on the income level. You know, I mean, like I said, I have to rely on folks that make less money, you know, in the
Yeah.
service industry.
yeah.
You would think that the businesses that have opened back up for professionals, you think they'd be able to fill those spots. Because you can't live 300, 600, whatever it is. You can't live like that forever.
No. But and now they're looking at a 4-day work week now instead of 5, right? So
Are they?
yeah, they're seriously looking at it right now. So
Yeah, Florida's different.
Yeah.
They consider a full day of work 10 hours, by the
Yeah.
way. You know,
That's a
so
lot.
they really do. It's not 8, it's 10. You know,
Hey.
but and it's a right to work state, so you can let people go for any reason, but it doesn't affect anybody right now because you don't have anybody to let people.
yeah.
So, Bill, do you like run or own your own business, or
Hmm?
do you run your own business, or?
No, I manage a bowling center. Well, it's a
Oh,
bowling
okay.
center with a pool. There's also a pool hall there. We have a place called Sticks, and it's. But I've been running other people's businesses for many years because I'm a coward. You know, I'll
I
take
thought
my-
you were running a bar too or something, weren't you?
Yeah, Sticks is the right. That's there's well, first of all, there's a bar in the pool, the bowling center as well. There's a nice bar there. But yes, there's two businesses. It's one business, but there's two. There's Sticks, which is the
Yeah.
pool hall, which is the bar,
Yeah.
and then there's the bowling alley, Seward Bowl. So yeah, you guys have seen me inside Sticks after work on occasion.
Yep.
Yeah, checked in with you guys. But yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's hard. I mean, there was a time where waitresses, dime a dozen, come out of the woodwork. I
Yeah.
can't even waitresses to cover the floor. And I'll tell you, waitressing in a bowling alley, I mean, it's hard for like an hour. You know, the whole rest of the time you're there, it's easy. So they make good money, short shift, go home. Whatever.
Mm.
Same customers every week. So we actually, especially when you work on the leagues, you actually know what they like, what they want. Just bing, bing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Get them in there.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Everybody,
Yeah.
please hit that like button. Thank
Yeah,
you.
there's all kinds of jobs out there right now if you want it.
According to the government, our government down here, it's all a lie being propagated by us right wingers, that we can't get
Yeah.
jobs.
Yeah.
We're doing it. It's our fault. So
You can't get good jobs. The good jobs that paid a lot of money for low skilled people, those are gone.
let me tell you what, do you get it? If you're good and you're a server, they can make way more money than I do as a manager, and they can't. I mean, if you're making $400 a shift, I'm not talking about the ones waiting on the lanes, but say the bartenders, $400 or $500 a shift. Where would they go to get a job that pays $3,000 a week? Where would they go?
No
Decide.
waitresses are making $400 or $500 a shift here. I can tell you that. Not in Canada.
And they're not paying any taxes on a good portion of that.
Well, yeah, they lie about
Yep.
and they can't. You only have to. Well, actually, I shouldn't say only have to. You're supposed to report everything, but it won't trigger an audit unless they report less than minimum wage.
Way below, yep.
Or
And they're cranking up the minimum wage here to $15 an hour now.
Yeah.
they've already started it here. It's
Bill, I have a,
it's $10 this year. It's going to be $11 next year. 12, 13, 14, 15. They're phasing it in. So That's ridiculous too. I mean, there's gonna be no such thing as an entry level job. There's gonna be a lot of people that aren't gonna be working. You're gonna have a lot of people doing two people's jobs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the business isn't gonna be able to stay open. And people think, oh, that's an exaggeration. No, it's not. I mean, your biggest line on the ledger is your payroll. So whatever. So let's increase that. That makes sense, and then wonder why the price is so high and why inflation is so.
Yeah. Yeah, start paying everybody at McDonald's $15 an hour. It's gonna go. Hamburger's gonna be $10 a piece.
Oh, yeah.
A good hamburger is $6 now, for the bigger ones,
Yep.
And, yeah.
Well, me and my wife go to
gouging.
me and my wife go to McDonald's. I get 2 Big Macs, 2 fries, and 2 chocolate shakes, and it's $25.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I stop on the way home all the time. Spending $20 is easy to do. Really, really
Oh.
easy.
Yeah, yeah.
I still remember when you could get the commercial was change from $1 for a hamburger, fries, and Coke. Remember those ads? And you get change back from $1.
Yeah.
It was 50 years ago.
Yeah, I still, I used to have a burger chef that was just west of me when I was a kid. And they had the big picture of the burger chef on the thing. And it was 19-cent hamburgers.
19-cent hamburgers.
We got a place here called Your Fish and Chips. When I was young, going to school and stuff, get a box of French fries for 25 cents. If you want a large box, it was 50 cents. I think that same box is like $8 now.
Oh,
Yeah.
There was my mom we used to walk to the boulevard in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey, to a place called Lovey's Pizza. And it's in really close to New York, Hasbrook Heights. So the pizza's really good. Anyway, I still remember when they put paper over their neon sign and you could for 25 cents a slice. Because went from 15 cents a slice to 25 cents a slice. And now you're like, I'm not going back there ever again. God, that means the whole pizza was $2. But them's was the good old days.
Yeah, and our wages reflected it too, Bill.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly.
When I was in high school, I played hockey all the way through high school and college, but right next door to me lived the arena complex manager. There was two arenas and a big auditorium. And so I got hired in there, maintenance. We go in after the semi-pro hockey games and we'd sweep down the stands and everything. That was $1.65 an hour. And I was glad to have that.
$1.65. I don't remember $1.60. When was that, Paul? Was that Canada or here?
No, that was
You're
US. That was
Here, you're US.
late 60s, early 70s.
All right, yeah. So you must be a little bit older than me. Because I remember $2.35 when I first started working. I think it was $2.35, and it just gone from $2.15 or something. But people gotta understand though, the whole minimum wage thing is just a political talk.
Yeah.
A job be worth what the job is worth. If you're a retired fella and you want to get a part-time job answering phones or even sweeping the parking lot if you're in good health, those jobs aren't going to be around.
No,
Because you can't pay somebody $15 an hour to do that. You can't, not even.
well, and the sad part of it is the guys that were doing odd jobs or whatever got paid cash. They can't do that anymore. You can't pay a guy just straight cash unless you're a private person doing it. But as far as like your bar business, if you wanted to hire somebody to go out there and sweep the parking lot, you got to fill out all the paperwork and everything.
Oh yeah.
See right here.
It's more than just $15 an hour. You're still paying their FICA. You're still, your unemployment. You got your unemployment. You got your Social Security. You got to match Social Security 8.5%. $15 ends up being more like $22 an hour.
So which house was that, Paul?
Wow, but
High
that's
school
just
$32,000 a year to come in and be a terrible employee.
yeah. No, this here is just the news thing, okay? But it's out of town buyers continue to drive up home sales through the roof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just you know, that's
I wonder
the
how much
problem.
that house sold for.
Yeah.
That's pretty
it's-
funny because that house needs a new roof.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Needs-
definitely.
It needs a lot.
Yeah. No, it's just, it doesn't say anything. It's just using
Hey,
that
Paul,
as
you got that picture of that house that sold for an unbelievable amount of money, the little dinky cracker box house from.
oh, that one. Let me see if I can find it here. Where do I
Bill,
wanna
you'd
go?
be
Oh,
you'd be just amazed at this house.
yeah.
Paul's gonna play guess the selling price because it sold within days, didn't it, Paul?
3 days.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Don't make fun of cracker box houses. I live in 900 square feet under air, brother. I
Yeah,
like
but
that.
I haven't got that drive hooked up right now, Paul.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't.
This is including the garage. This is only 1,200 square feet, 900 under air. And according to Zillow, it's worth about $207,000. That's,
Hmm.
you know,
Guys, I got
Okay.
to go.
when I get
Hey,
the order,
Ron.
Take care,
I got a
Ron.
friend that just called from the field and he said, Ron, I need you and your four-wheeler. I got a
Yeah.
big deer and I can't get it out myself. So
Okay.
I got to go give him a hand. So
Hey,
deer
Ron.
retrievals are fun. They're a good time.
Well,
Okay.
you
guys have a great day.
need a personal helicopter, Ron, where you could just put the grappling hook down, grab it, and bring it back.
I actually, one of my pilots that I work with, he has all that. And he
Oh,
has
he does?
offered,
Yeah.
like when we get, yeah, he has the sling and everything.
Yeah.
He's offered to come up in the bighorns if we get like moose or elk. He goes, it's not going to be cheap,
Yeah.
you know, but they have the capability. He has the capability of it. It's his own personal helicopter. He
Pick it
does a
up.
lot of oil line or oil field and power line inspections with his own helicopter. Plus he flies for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyhow, I got to go do a deer retrieval. We'll see you
Okay,
guys. See you. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Thank you,
guys,
Roger.
take care, Ron.
See you, Ron. Guys,
Paul,
I
you
gotta
got-
run too.
You gotta go
I-
too, don't you? You got that
Yeah,
shoot to do.
yeah. I got to get my drone ready to go. The battery's all charged up and everything, but oh crap, I got to clean the drive off. But anyways, yeah, and it's said to be there probably about 10:30, but
Don't forget the SD card.
yeah, I was sitting there talking, oh crap, I haven't cleaned that SD card off yet. So
Well, and in Roger's case, don't forget the controller.
Yeah.
yeah, because I charged the controller up too. So yeah. Okay, for some reason I got something not reading right. But anyways, guys, we'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, Paul.
Okay.
Bye, Paul. Have a good one.
You know, I'm hungry now.
Pardon?
Talking about all those things, the burgers and the
Yeah.
scan. Oh, Mr. Likely is calling me again.
I didn't even have breakfast yet.
Roger,
Uh,
it's 10 o'clock, buddy.
I know.
Why, what happens at 10 o'clock?
Well, no, but usually by now he's had breakfast and he hasn't
Yeah.
had anything to eat yet.
Oh,
Roger has to eat periodically because he's on all these medications and stuff so he can get his surgery.
well, Roger, you can eat it. Nobody will mind.
It's okay. No problem. I just gotta figure what I'm gonna eat.
Oh,
Furball Kim's in the chat. He's been in the chat since a while ago.
Hey,
I'm
Kim.
gonna say a 19-cent hamburger. Have one of those. Trying to see if I can send you something while I'm in this.
That Autel Nano though is not available for sale, you know. Everybody's telling everybody, you know, buy the Nano because it's gonna be the DJI killer, and it's like it's not even on the market.
So far, it's a lot of hot air. So I don't know. We'll see what it comes out. And everybody all assumes they know what it's going to have in it too. And I'm not convinced. I've been wrong before, many times. But they're talking about, you know, both drones, the cheaper Nano, and is going to have 360 optical avoidance, and it's going to have, you know, whatever, not 360, but it's going to have optical avoidance, and it's going to be 4K. And funny thing is, if you look at their website, the Plus, although it does have a better camera, much better, well, I don't- maybe 10% better than what is in, that's what they say, the sensor is about 10% bigger than the one that's in the Mini 2.
Yeah.
So somewhat better. But it's got other features, including obstacle avoidance. But when you look at the not the stats, the specs, they don't say 4K for the Plus.
No,
It's not listed on, go to their website, it's not there. It says 4K for the lesser one. And I wonder, well, how is that? It's got a smaller sensor, and why is that got 4K and the other one doesn't say it? And then when you look in the description for the avoidance, it says the Nano series has it. And it goes into describing of what it does, and it says, when you're using the Nano Plus, la 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 la, and it's just one little spot on the entire website. But if you notice it, why does it say the Nano Plus obstacle avoidance does dot 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 dot? So I'm still wondering if they're having trouble with heating issues and having that high-end, high throughput camera system on the same drone as obstacle avoidance in such a small package, just like the Xeno is. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering, you know,
Is
and
he? What am
and what
I?
are these things?
What's up?
You know, I mean, do you have to have high quality 2.7, you know, with a much better throughput than the 2.7 on the original Mini, whatever? It'll probably look better, I'm sure. And to have obstacle avoidance, or you know what I mean? Why would you pay? And on top of it, you're paying almost as much as you are for an Air 2S
yep.
for that. So why? You know, unless you're in a country where it's really, really, really easy to have an over 250-gram drone. I mean, like, aside from that, I don't-
Everybody check up on top there. I got the Teespring account up there. You can buy your hoodies, t-shirts, coffee mugs, a mask, decals, and also the PayPal is up there also. So whatever you can do, it does not hurt. It helps me pay the internet at the end of the month. And thank you all for being here. Props off. Nice to see you, AZ John Dude, WTF Mike, Purple Kim, hanging with JD, JDS, Mudball, Bly Neil, Nacho. Thank you all for being here this morning. And don't forget, hit that like. It does help. Yeah, I gotta grab something to eat. Right back.
Okay, Roger.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill, I just recently, within the last month, bought the S, because I have my go-to drones have always been the Pro and the Zoom.
Right.
And I'm thoroughly impressed by that S.
Rock solid. You know, it's rock solid. It's a quality piece of equipment. I mean, for everything I've ever, wanted it to do, it does. And I feel really.
Well, and the other thing too is back when they first came out with the smart controller, I bought one, didn't like it, sent it back. Then because it wasn't a big enough screen for my old eyes, but then I bought it again a year and a half ago. It didn't like it, sold it. But then I bought it for this S, and I'll tell you what, because the new controllers, I used to like having the two wheels,
Mhm.
and the new controllers now have the one wheel. You got to hold the button down with your thumb to do all that stuff. But with the S and my smart controller, I'm in a dream world because I've got everything right there.
It's that good, huh?
Oh, I can't say enough about it.
You know, I actually, a lot of people are critical of it. Everybody loved it when it first came out, the new controller, which is plain controller, the one that came with the Air 2S.
Right.
Oh, the quality is much better than the other one. You like the phone at the top. Da, 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 da. I still like it, but I like the battery life is incredible. It does a great job.
Yeah.
So I've always had to push that button, to use my Zoom, so it doesn't bother. So
Yeah,
that's
well,
all
see,
it-
at 70 years old, Bill, my finger, I get a little bit of twitch. And when I twitch, and let's say I'm zooming in or out, and if my thumb lifts a little bit at all, then the camera's going like this. Yep.
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. But now that because trying not to, money, it's money. I'm trying to save for retirement, but
Yep.
I want to have fun in my retirement too.
Yep.
They're coming out with the new smart controller.
Yep.
Looks like the 3, in fact, it doesn't look like, apparently the 3 is gonna be using the Fly app. So I'm thinking about maybe when it comes out, maybe I'll buy, I'm not gonna buy the 3. I mean, the way I feel right now, I'm not spending the money for the 3.
Well, the quality that we're getting out of our drones today, unless you're doing a professional blow up, high-end piece marketing,
Right.
my videos and your videos are just fantastic the way they are.
Yeah, they're certainly good enough for streaming, and
Yep.
even on, I've looked at my video from the Air 2S, even at 4K 30.
Yep.
In fact, I put a filter on when I was in Peanut Island, and I loved how the colors came out, how beautiful it looked.
Yep.
Even I have a 60-inch 4K TV, which isn't the biggest in the world, but it's big enough, and it looks great. It looks awesome, So yeah, I'm not ready to spend that kind of money for something like that. I'd rather put money into my motorcycle. But the thing is, that controller though, that new controller, I mean, it sounds tempting, because I would like to do something besides the phone. The phone does a great job. It's great. It's a pretty big phone. It's 6.6-inch screen, whatever. Plus the OnePlus phone is very bright. If you leave it on auto outdoors and it maxes out, you can get with the right settings, you can get up to 800 nits, a little over 800 nits, which is perfectly good, And
Right.
Florida, that's definitely a concern. The sun's very strong. But I'm tempted to do that, or I'm now looking at that Triple Tech 8 that just came out.
Yeah, I looked at that too, but then you're back, in my case, I'm using the same controller, it's like that.
Right.
And it was what drew me to buy the smart controller again was the dual wheels.
I'm still here, guys. I'm just eating.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'll
Okay, Dave.
catch up in a little while.
All right, buddy.
All right, thank you, buddies.
Butthead. What?
It's good hearing you, Dave, Tweety.
Bye.
Tweety Dave.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm tempted to get the Triple Tech. I don't know. It's what, $700, $800?
It's the same price as if you bought a smart controller. Yeah.
Well, the present smart controller, who knows how much the new one's gonna be?
Yeah, the new ones, they're not going to sell at the same price as the old ones.
I bet you the new one's $1,000.
Yep. I think you're probably going to be right.
And if I didn't go to Spin Up, I could probably buy one.
Well, yeah.
My wife, I told her I wanted to do it. And she said, you should get away, take a little time off. Had a great night. So she had a little money she put aside. She came out, she handed me $800. She goes, here, use this for your trip.
Yeah.
See that $100, I could have bought that trip.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Roger, Bill, I got to run for a second. I'm not leaving the channel, but I'm going to go off live.
Okay. Thanks, Bill, for the PayPal.
Oh yeah, it's nothing. Little something, pay for the breakfast. I don't know, can you buy breakfast for $10 in Canada?
Can't get nothing under $10 here. Yeah. Anyway, well, it looks like the sun's coming out finally. Might be able to go fly today.
Yeah,
Just
it's
hope
been
the weather's up. It's only doing 29 Fahrenheit here.
29, huh? Wow. Well, you know what? You don't like the cold, right? You wouldn't live in Canada. Well, you don't like the cold, and you do live in Canada.
I was born here, so I had no choice, right?
That's what's funny. My wife was born in the Philippines,
Yeah.
and she misses the snow. She'd like to go up and visit up north during the winter.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the last place I want to go. But, Be a reverse snowbird.
Hey, Chris, can you hear us or can you talk? If you're talking, we can't hear you.
What we
He's
got?
got, he's got very bad reception up there sometimes. Cuts out right away.
There's no way for me to see everybody with this phone app. I can only see whoever's making noise.
Okay.
It's like, at least, well, maybe there is. Wait a minute. I'm so dumb. There it is. Got Jackson's in here. Paul Murray's.
He's out for now. And Asgard Studios is out for now.
I forgot you can swipe it. There it is.
I'm here, guys. Sorry, I'm just finishing up my edits. I'm just about done. Just about done.
Bill, you're not going to have the hanger talk anymore?
No, I got that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably do it again. Maybe a different day, maybe a different time, maybe the same time. I don't know. I have to make a decision. I was a little bummed out a couple weeks ago. I won't get into why, but a couple of guys. I shouldn't let other people affect me, but I did. So and it was just hard getting. Guys stopped coming to be on there with me. You know, unlike you, Roger, you just turn it on and 10 people show up and start talking.
Yeah.
Shows the difference between this guy and this guy. People like this.
Props off. I'll have to check out that video, man. That sounds really cool.
What video is that?
In chat, there, he's talking about his 5-inch quad going 100 miles an hour.
99.9.
Right, that exactly.
They can't go 100. It's not possible.
Yeah, right. You see the ones that Corey brings here, you'll see.
Funny, you know, we don't have a speed limit in the Canadian laws for.
Oh, yeah, we got a speed. You know, which is funny. Can't go above 100 miles an hour. I'm going to tell you what the difference between 105 and 95 is when you're if you run into anything. What's the difference? That's like I got pulled over once. I was driving when I was living in Pennsylvania and I was a corrections officer and I was driving down to the Philadelphia area to go to work. I would come all the way. I was driving 90 miles each way to go to work every day. So needless to say, I kept pushing my luck with what time I left, you know, procrastinating. I was tired. And I'd go down that turnpike and I'd have the blouse on. I'd have the state, you know, that doesn't always protect you. And I was flying, I think he pulled me over at 92 miles an hour. And at the time, I think the speed limit was 65. I don't think it was 55. I think it was 65. And he says, and he pulled me, goes, oh, you're going down to the, okay. And he said, you know, and I was in a Ford, it was a Ford Aspire. No, Ford, it's the same as it was a little tiny little thing. It wasn't Aspire. It was before the Aspire. Festiva?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Anyway, he pulls me over and he says, don't you know what would happen if you had an accident? I said, yeah, about the same thing that would happen if I had an accident at 65. Yeah, how often can you die? You know? He goes, you know, that's a pretty good point. He walked away.
So props off. You've got your quad is under 250 grams. Holy shit. I'm going to have to check that out, man. Wow. 216 gram AUW 5-inch quad. Hey, what is it, props off? Is it something you built yourself custom or is it a bind and fly kit or I need some more detail, man. Maybe you can post a link to your video. That'd be cool. I'd like to check this out.
Well, the sun is out. Just hope it warms up now.
I'm not seeing the chat here. How big a quad is it?
Pardon me?
How big of a quad is it?
He said 5-inch.
5-inch under 250?
Yeah, that's pretty big.
This is our weather right now.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Sun is finally out.
Very nice. Looking good, man.
Now, if we just a little bit more, it'll be okay. Oh, you put the link in there. You.
All right, I'll check that out now.
That's cool.
Yeah, I need a faster quad, props off. I'm looking to build a 5-inch, probably a 6S. I don't think I'll be able to make it under 250 grams, but Beta FPV has the X-Night 5-inch, which is actually under 250.
It's under 250 with batteries?
That's what he says, all up weight, 250 grams, or 216 actually. Yeah,
With a 6S?
I think he said 4S. It's a 4S.
Yeah, it's 138 grams, 4S, 5-incher V2.
Wow.
What's the controller on?
Here, Bill, I'll share my screen. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Hold on.
Well, you know what? I can just walk right over here to my laptop. I pulled up the chat on my laptop.
Okay, he's got the link in there. You'll see it there.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool, man.
No, I don't. Lazy drone, dude. my, what do you call it? PayPal isn't that rich. No. Lazy drone dude says, Roger, do you have the money tonight to purchase? No, that's tonight. It's at the unveiling of what's going on DJI at 10 p.m.
Oh, of course.
Paul went to the bank to get cash for tonight's purchase, Mavic 3.
Oh,
I see the link now. He's smart. Almost 100 miles per hour. That's cool. It's a toothpick.
Yeah, what I find is funny is everybody's dying to buy the new product. And then for the next 3 months, all you hear is complaining. DJI needs to fix this, they need to fix that, they need to fix this. And then all the updates keep rolling out of DJI.
Yeah. Corey Mano says, Radio Master TX16S.
nice.
Bill. Yeah. Who has the Mavic 3? Not yet. It's tonight. They're going to be announcing it tonight. Their props off. A lot of people have them already, but they got those papers signed. You can't do nothing before it comes out. So
They're listed as testers.
and they signed papers, not the.
That's why Hugh's not telling us about it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish somebody'd give me free drones, man.
There we go. I subscribed. Check this out.
JSK Leonard, good morning, sir. Hope you're doing good.
Every drone, good morning.
Hey, Dre, how you doing this morning? Paul, I never complain because I'm lazy to fly, just buy it. AZ Drone Dude. Yeah, AZ Drone Dude's a collector.
There you go.
You know, I would love to see AZ's wall with all his drones lit up or something. That would be so cool.
Well, an Uncle Bill sighting.
I've
Yep.
been around on other people's channels. I'm going to come back eventually. I can't stay away from this. Apparently, I'm a real ham. I'm actually very shy.
I'm doing a premiere at noon, guys. So if you're interested, hop over to my channel at 12 p.m. Eastern.
No problem.
Have my new video out.
That's if I'm home because I got to go out and do some errands.
If you're around, you're around. If not,
Apparently.
Okay, what's the content, Hugh?
a Sugar Shack. I do a little driving, exploring, a little FPV.
And it's going to be live or
No, it's a Premiere, Paul. So the videos, it's basically just kind of, it allows people to chat.
Okay, you've edited together. Okay.
Yeah.
Easy drone dude, you got Roger. Collector. Yep.
Yeah, Corey, Corey, man, I misspoke. I meant what receiver?
Okay, Justin, no problem. Crazy to hear the government continues to say that it will outlaw DJI due to information shared at communist China. Can you imagine that happen? US and DJI is up there, huh? Oh yeah.
I personally, props off, don't think it'll happen because there would be an uprising in the United States.
Think so? I thought.
Yep. Yes, I do.
I just don't understand why they're worried about drones when every phone in this country is made in China.
Yeah, you know, they get all the data they want from everywhere else. What the hell is the difference? The drones, you know?
You know, and then, but these are cameras in the sky getting all kinds of video and information. Of what? My backyard or of the river down the street? Or you can see all that from the sky anyway.
Look at their cows, they're bigger than ours. You know, look at their cows, they're bigger than ours. Oh, look at the sheep, they're better than ours. You know, yeah.
Well,
right.
I would imagine if they're even gathering intel, they get a lot more off of TikTok and off of Facebook.
Oh yeah. They get it from everywhere.
It's just politics.
Radio Master, Nano receiver, I think he's running. Are you talking about props off, Corey Mano?
I hit the head on the nail. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Even our laptops, even our tablets, you know, you're worried about, you know, there's like, oh, the app's on your phone and the app can gather it. Yeah, right. On my phone. You know, what's the difference? And to me, I think what could end up happening, and this is my theory, is, you know, DJI pulled out its out of California, pulled out its research and development offices there, and Autel took it over. I think what they need to do is make nice, and invest here. You know, open up offices here like Autel did. Spend money here, create a few jobs. It's all politics, and
yeah,
you say that the FCC, the FAA, whoever else, whatever 3-digit organization checks out our stuff to make sure that we're, you know, on the up and up. But the argument is, you know, the Chinese government at any time can force them to turn over their information. It's like,
yeah.
You know, again, what information are they getting from drone flight?
Like I said, the size of our cows, sheep, and the deer, and the color of the trees, and yeah, I mean, really.
The Chinese government. Oh, look at the foliage.
Yeah.
Cat is getting close to.
Yeah, here's not too much foliage left with all that rain and wind we got there the other day. There, a lot of leaves came off these trees.
Yeah, Google Maps does show you everything. I didn't pay to have my land my property surveyed when I put my fence up.
Okay.
I actually used the aerial shots that they get from Google Maps anyway.
Okay.
To map out my property and my property lines. And I used that. I submitted that when I got my permit.
Okay.
Oh no, I used that when I submitted my permit for my shed. And because you have to be 10 feet from the property lines like that, and they accept it. You know, it's just a satellite.
Windmill, wind turbines and wind towers. Yep. They want to know if the wind's coming from the north or the south. There you go. Everybody check out Buddy's channel out and don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. And on top, check out the Teesprings account and PayPal. Whatever you could do helps out the channel.
I forgot to hit the like. There we go. Bam, 23.
Glad you guys aren't worried about China because they are going to be the boss of the world in the next 20 years. So
Yeah, most likely.
Scam likely guy again.
it's too bad.
Furball, where's that nudist camp asking for a friend? Yeah, Mudball.
My little buddies were knocking on the door for peanuts.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know one thing, the kittens around here do not like craft dinner.
Oh,
I put a bowl out of craft dinner with ham yesterday. They ate all the ham, no craft dinner though.
Yeah, my cat's pretty fussy too.
Yeah, by the time they came and eat, I think it was frozen to the dish. That's probably why.
Oh, poor kitties.
Kind of like the fly. But it should be
What's that?
happy.
Hey, Chris Jackson, welcome back.
Hey, Roger.
Mr. Chris.
Brother.
What's going on? This fucking.
Yeah. Hey, you got a different truck again? No?
No, I'm just got the camera turned around. I'm trying to get it turned back the other way.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
living the dream. That's what I'm doing.
Looks a little hazy. Is it hazy there or no?
No, no, not really.
Oh, that back window must be hazy.
Oh yeah, sun's in the back of me.
Okay.
Yeah, they got this vest and that all that yellow shit. I don't wear none of that stuff.
Okay.
It's just there for decoration.
And it's
Yeah.
I came back from Vienna, Virginia, down in Zero Land.
Okay, so you're going back in there load?
Oh no, I was supposed to be it.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Yeah.
Today's
But she did.
Thursday.
You know, my famous hero did text and said, "Can you go to Letterkenny and get some lumber?" You know what I texted back? I said, "Can you get my damn raise?"
how did they react to that?
I said, I ain't heard no more about it.
Imagine that.
Mr. Oz been sitting up in his office,
Yep.
and then he knows I'm supposed to get a raise.
The
But he don't
wannabe Wizard of Oz. Yep.
Yeah, he is the Wizard of Oz. And
The
'cause
man behind the curtain.
he has his flying monkeys do all his dirty work. And
Did your boss say anything about your accident yesterday?
he just said, "I'm glad you're okay." I didn't talk to him.
You had an accent?
I had
Yeah,
no
he-
respect for him.
He came across they were unloading those big cement dividers, you know, when they're going to do construction.
Right.
And his company didn't get him escorts, right? Because he hauls the wide load stuff, and so he was trying to get over. None of the cars would let him over. It was a 3-lane, 4-lane highway. They wouldn't let him get out of the lane, so he started slowing down. And by the time he saw the truck parked there, that was where they had those great big cement barricades on the back, and they were offloading them. He hit the brake, he hit the horn and everything, and ended up ripping the door right off the other truck, and almost hit. If he hadn't have been pumping the horn, the air horn, the construction guy or the truck driver would have been in his target.
Wow.
Yep, they don't care, man. You can have that blinker on all day long. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, and you can't stop that truck on a dime.
Nope, and I'm not going to. But that's how
Well, the
you
thing
get
of it
killed.
is
That's
what
how you
went
get killed.
through your mind, Chris, and which is very good. Chris thinks, well, maybe I could go ahead and swerve over into those lanes, but he doesn't know if there's kids in those cars or what's in the cars or whatever. It would have been just a mess out on the highway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
know.
good at making decisions.
I
Yeah.
see it every day. People don't care if there's kids in their cars. They drive just as stupid no matter what's going on in their life.
Mm.
I've seen it all the time. Kids in the cars, no seatbelts, jumping around and cutting through traffic.
Right.
Well, Chris used to see that all the time when he was on the department. So
Yeah.
When you ride, you've got a motorcycle too, right? When you ride, you notice it more, you know? At least I do. I mean, I'm driving a car, I'm looking at the vehicles, of course, like normal, but you look more fearful on the motorcycle, you know? So I actually look in the vehicles and I just see what's going on more, you know, and it's crazy.
Oh shit. Oh,
People on cell phones, kids fighting. Saw a guy the other day running up so close to somebody's ass, and then he just barely was able to squeeze into there was 3 lanes, squeeze into the right lane to go around the guy, and he got the guy had an SUV which is kind of straight up and down in the back. I forget what it was. Anyway, he got so close, he actually took his own mirror off in the back of that guy's car. That's how close he came to actually whacking into him, just to get around to make a right and go into the park.
Chris, you see that all day long, them cars cutting in and out in front of you. And
I think he got out of the truck.
yeah,
It's all a video game until you actually get hurt.
I think he's going to check the tires.
yeah, water the tires.
Yeah. Everybody check everybody's channel out and don't forget to hit that like button. And I see Andrew's in the chat.
Andrew must be back from his walk.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew says, I heard that story 5 times now and I never once by Chris. LOL. I ride a 1800C Candy red V-twin and it's super loud, but still kick doors. Yeah.
We go back to the chat. We're talking about motorcycles.
I remember one time my father, we were young, but my father, we were in Sherbrooke. My father was an alcoholic. He always used to drive and drink and all that shit there. We're on a busy street. He decides to turn a corner and there's a bunch of motorcycles are turning on the opposite side. He cut them all off, man. My father's car had so many dents in it, you wouldn't believe it after that. Thing is, it was the Hells Angels he cut off. It wasn't any ordinary. They saw there was kids in a car, so they didn't go and grab the old man out of the car. They just booted the car, the shit out of it. Hey, Nanya, how you doing?
All right. Good flying day.
Yeah, well, it looks like a good flying day here too. I hope it's up to 31 Fahrenheit right now.
Hey, that was a good montage you posted there, Chris.
And you know something? I just threw that together just to have. I was sitting in my chair. I said, but you know what? I kind of messed up because I couldn't figure out how to cut it off.
Yeah, I saw it had a black tail on it.
But I said, well, what the hell? They'll enjoy the music anyway.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not getting paid. I do what I want to do.
That's right. Well, what you do, Chris, is you don't tell him you didn't know how to cut it off. You just said, I just wanted to do that for accent.
Yeah. Well, I tell you,
Yeah,
and I don't care what everybody else thinks.
there's a motorcycle.
There's my toy.
I used to ride one of them on the force.
Yep.
Yeah, similar, just the electric glide.
Bill, can you show me again? I didn't see it.
The old
Yeah.
chips with the big boots.
Get on the sunny side over here.
That was one of your nicknames and one of your assignments was Chips, wasn't it?
No, it's Crazy Horse.
Crazy. Okay.
Is that an electric ride, Bill?
I wonder why, Chris. I wonder why.
Oh man. Hey, when I say get down the street, you were gone when I say get.
People look up and see Chris coming and say, "Uh-oh, here comes Crazy Horse."
Hey,
Looking-
I treat you with respect. I just don't take no shit.
Yeah.
Look at CD player.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you one time. I say I tell you one time, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, I failed the hostage negotiation school. I was there one day. An hour later, I was gone. They threw me out.
You
Okay,
weren't much of a hostage negotiator.
No.
You were the muscle.
Hey, Nanya.
Yeah. We're not gonna sit here no 2 hours, 20 hours, talking to your dumb ass.
Get your ass out here now.
Yeah.
Yes, JSK says Road King.
Oh yeah, the Road King. Yeah.
Road King, it's a great bike.
Yeah.
I don't like the permanent the Road King's a great bike. Anyway.
Seems like those Indians are taking over the Indian bikes.
There's your pupper dog.
Yeah.
Girls. Say hello.
Well, Indians been around a long time.
What, babies? What? What do you want? What do you want?
Anyway,
No, Andrew.
Andrew's starting shit. I know he is.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my goodness. I can't even see it. I know he is.
Well, there was a time not too long ago when Roger used to get on his Road King. Kim would climb on the back and they would ride off into the sunset, just having the time of their lives.
Justin says, don't let Bill fool you. His neighbors ride a 50cc scooter. That's his neighbors. He rides a 50cc scooter.
You're laughing, but I had a 50cc scooter just a couple of years ago, and I really liked it. To tell you the truth. And a genuine roughhouse 50cc scooter. Actually, pretty nice. I traded it for a SUV. So, may as well have one for as much as I ride anymore.
Mm.
I take it to work.
Okay.
That's about it. Sometimes I take it up to Orlando, see my dad once in a while.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that 07 there, it only has it has a little over 18,000 miles on it. That's it.
All
It's
right.
new. It's new.
Back to the barn. Back to the barn.
Oh,
See, this Looney Tune here, she likes to volunteer because if you got one load, she likes to find shit for you to do. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah, so
I got my CDL and I rode for a month and it decided it wasn't for me. 1 month around the CRST, lovely company, and rode around the country one trip around, and never got back on one again after that.
okay.
I mean, I was over the road, obviously. It's actually the only time I've actually spent time in California is in that truck.
Mm.
And from the north down, came back to San Diego? Los Angeles, no, Los Angeles. Came back across. And I'll tell you, South from what I saw from inside the truck, California looked like New Jersey with palm trees to me. Just did. Wasn't impressed.
So Chris, you got another load or no? He must be talking to him on the phone.
You said no a while ago.
I'm gonna go I should take a nap before I go to work because like I was saying, I'm gonna get out late, come home, make sure everything's ready to get in the car, probably
Yep.
get about 4 hours of sleep.
Get your rest now. Yep.
Yeah, don't forget your papers.
Well, I can sleep on the plane too, but I have apnea. I'm afraid of what, they're gonna think there's something wrong with the plane. We're gonna be landing now until we can figure out what that loud noise is.
How long is the flight to get there?
Not long, less than 3 hours. 2:40 something, I think.
Non-stop.
Oh yeah. I hate changing. I hate running through airports trying to catch your second flight. Yeah, nonstop from Orlando right to Austin. And like I said, it was supposed to take off at 12:48. But I want to get there good and early because
Sure.
especially if I have problems with the stupid batteries, I shouldn't have a problem. I mean, it'd be idiots. Yes, there's LiPo batteries inside that case that DJI provides that are smart batteries inside a smart charger, which it can't get any safer than that. What's it going to do? Swell? Maybe. I don't know.
Don't wear a Canadian Drone Hub T-shirt over there because they might jump on you. At the spin up.
I'm one of the few people. I don't have a passport yet. I never got my passport, so I can't even become an American citizen. Oh, that's a Florida driver's license. Anybody can get one of those. Actually, they're not that easy to get now. With the whole thing that you had to bills from the house where you live, birth certificate, title. I don't know. They made them tough to get. But now that they did that, if you lose one, you could just pay for it online and they send you another one. I just renewed it. It's got the same picture because they just send it to you in the mail. So what was the whole point of making you go down there and provide all this documentation and like that? I could have died last year for all they know, and just went online and had the license sent to me or whoever sent it to them. It just seemed counterproductive to me.
Yeah, Bill. Okay, Jones, you got your laptop in front of you? No.
No.
Jones 863. What he says, Bill shouldn't have a problem. TSA, spread those cheeks. Oh my God.
My cheeks.
Oh, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey guys,
Hey,
how are you?
how are you? You got tired of this?
You want to hear the story again? Let me tell you a little story.
But whose story is it? That's the kicker. I always get.
About a man named Jed. There you go.
I was laughing because I turned it on. I just got home and I'm like, Jesus, it's a story about Chris again. Chris is there once again, but Chris ain't telling the story. I've heard it 5 times and never once from Chris. So.
Well, every time anybody asks about the accident, Chris says, "Tell him, Paul."
Well, I think he's kind of just learned. I've been in those crosshairs. I know it works. Andrew, can you tell them the story about how you went to the store and the person pulled out and said this and that, and then you tell them, and it's like, well, the story's been told, so that's why.
Hey, Tim Fife, how you doing?
Hey, Nunya.
Did you go for your walk this morning?
Yeah, 6 o'clock this morning. No, 6:30. Because I had to go get my tires changed, put my winter tires on and all that this morning. So
Yeah. Hey, Max Air 420, good morning.
Hey, what's
Mike,
up,
sir.
Max? How you doing, man?
Everybody, don't forget to hit that like on the way in or way out.
So yeah, so I just got back and then had to do a bit of groceries on the way back and that. So
Yeah, I gotta go do my groceries there after this.
Carnival.
Yeah, gotta go see the clowns and everything.
Oh,
tight rope your way over to the frozen food section.
Yep.
Does Carnival still even exist? I know it's Super C you're talking about. I don't even know if they still use that name at all anywhere.
Yeah, it's called Super Carnival.
It is super. Oh, it is still Super Carnival. Okay.
And they just say Super C, but it's Super Carnival, just saying.
Yeah, no, that meant to say abbreviated. I don't know if they use the long name anymore. That's why.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, how are you? And yes, pretty much. Pretty much.
Dang, Paul, your ships aren't going through at all today?
No,
Why are they only going through at night for?
well, they've kind of spaced themselves out now. Like right now, you got a whole bunch of them heading for Buffalo up on the eastern end of Lake Erie. And also coming back that way. Then you got a couple of big, good sized ones at the western end of Lake Erie, just about entering the Detroit River. So
Okay.
what you been up to, Andrew?
Now I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. It was crazy busy the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Today should be a little quieter. Kim was talking about the weather. Yeah, this morning when I went out for my walk, it was -3 Celsius this morning. It was cold.
Yeah,
I mean, soon we'll be at the point where -3 will be a godsend. We'll consider it warm. But
Yep.
it's going to snow any day here, -5 this morning. Yeah, Corey. Ottawa is always about 2 degrees colder than us on an ice.
Yeah. Oh. There
Who's
you
that?
go.
That was the 50cc scooter.
Oh, okay. Oh, very cool. Very nice.
Yeah, it came with the Asian woman. You just,
I came with the
Oh, jeez.
Salamat po, Uncle Bill.
Hey,
love that.
John,
I
how
love
you
that.
doing?
Hey,
Mr.
JRC.
what the hell? How do I go back now?
Just
Oh,
click
Rick
stop
was-
sharing. Yeah.
Carpenter Rick was on early this morning.
Stop share. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit
And,
back and I left Zoom.
it was really cold down there too, where Carpenter Rick is.
Yeah. He's more north, but we're all going to be getting it soon enough. Like right now, it's 3 degrees, feels like 3 Fahrenheit. That's 37. Yeah. Yep. But it says for the next 7 days, we're not supposed to go on into the negatives anymore. The lowest is 1.
Okay.
That can change in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But we're supposed to have a nice weekend also.
Yeah. It seems to be 10 degrees Saturday and Sunday. Feels like 7 and 9.
Now, you saw how big that scooter looked with that person on it, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right, well. Got a lot small.
That's not too bad. That's
There you go.
Yeah, that was also about 60 pounds ago.
wow.
All right, let's stop sharing.
Hmm.
I love that scooter. That thing was fun. Actually, I you get that thing up to about 44, 45 miles an hour, which is fine around town.
Definitely.
A great means of transportation. That's
They are. Especially if you live in the suburbs, close to urban areas, etc. Definitely.
100%.
No, that's actually a two-stroke Minarelli. That's a genuine roughhouse, they call that. Wasn't cheap. Man, it wasn't. That's not crazy.
Be right back, guys.
It only took 5 minutes to get me up to 45 minutes. They're great in Florida because it's all flat. You don't have to worry so much about hills.
Right.
And you don't need a motorcycle license to ride those either.
No, exactly. That's what's so bizarre about, like, for instance, and I know it's not the exact same thing, but I have a truck driving license. I can drive a triaxle 110,000 pound gross and drive anything on the road except a bike over 50 cc's. And you think, you know what, if I come, at least give me 250 or something, you know,
Are you
like,
serious? You cannot drive a bike over 250 cc's?
nope.
Insane.
I can drive an ambulance, fire truck, dump truck with a pup trailer. I can drive, like I say, a three triaxle with 110,000 gross. That's without a permit, and I can't drive a bike over 50 cc.
50 cc's, right? You need a motorcycle permit.
Yep.
License, yeah. I had the same back then when that picture was taken. I still have my CDL.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I finally turned it in because I wasn't. Yeah, Florida's kind of cool. Actually, all I have to get it back, I just have to escort and go get my FDOT physical.
Okay.
They said they changed the rules. I couldn't just have it. I had to start getting a physical every year,
Mhm.
and they were going to change it too because you end up having to have a job. So I was like, you know what? And she said, no, you just turn it in, get your regular license, and if you need it back, you just request it. Oh, so why pay extra? First of all, and
Yeah.
second, you have a lower point threshold to lose your license too because you're driving around with somebody else. So if I get a ticket, your insurance goes way the hell up. So it's like, all right, so I turned it in.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a lower point threshold and it's a lower alcohol content threshold.
See, us is not. It's the same across the board, whether you're have your class 1 or not. It's the same thing.
Yeah, no, I think it's 0.04 or something like. It's really low. Like if you
Okay.
have point, you can get nailed. You know.
And actually, I don't want to drive truck anymore, but I enjoy having the class 1 because it got me out of the few tickets I had, because they always say, I don't want to screw you out of your job, so I'm not going to give you the points one. You know, they'll drop it back. They don't know that I haven't driven in like 9 years, and I don't tell them, but
I got to admit that did happen one time. Yeah, I gave me a break because, first of all, I had a clean record, and on top of it, I had that. I didn't want to mess with it. But I wasn't really using it for that anyway.
your mic is really cutting out by times, Bill, or it's going low. It's hard to hear you.
Is it? You know what? That's the noise canceling, and I've got a air cleaner running over there, so that's probably what's causing that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it was just hard to hear you by times. Make out.
What now? Better now?
Oh, it's better now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when you just leaned in a little bit, it was better.
Right. Well, the noise, there's a hum coming, the fan from the
Mhm.
from the air cleaner. We run the air cleaner 24/7.
See, I just did my medical 3 months ago to drive in the States. We have to do it as well in the same order. Otherwise, then I would still keep my license, but I wouldn't be allowed to drive truck in the States.
Right.
And I'm actually thinking of letting that go next time because I don't want to drive truck anymore. And it's just like you say, it's an extra half. And one thing I did find out is if I was to fail the medical for the States one, it will screw me on my Canadian one as well. But because Canada doesn't ask for them as many. So it's almost better off to let it go. And then I just have to worry. And then if I want to drive the States again, I just got to go back and do the medical thing.
Well, for me, it was dumb because, like you said, I did it for a month and gave it up. I mean, it was cross country, and it's like, no, I just want to do it. And on top of it, they put me in the truck with this woman.
Okay.
This crazy woman that's been driving since she was 16 years old. She had psoriasis and
Ugh.
nuts and showing everybody her tattoos on her. I was like,
God.
I spent a month.
Sounds enchanting.
It was just a wonderful month for me. Couldn't wait to get back to Pennsylvania. And nope, not for me. But
Yeah.
I always thought, hey, you know what? Maybe someday down the road, jobs get tight, whatever money, maybe so I just kept paying for it every year because it's more expensive to carry that license. It's what's $20, $30 extra every whatever 5 years. But still, we'll see. Yeah, when they told all these years, I had it. It's like, oh no, you could just park it. Oh, so I did.
Yep, it's it's a good, I guess it's a good thing to have. I've kind of debated back and forth over it. I really don't like the job. I've done it in different ways, and there's not one that's appealed to me, to be honest. But
Well, if you could park it and get it back whenever you need it, I mean, it's why.
I think here you got to write the test again. You might even have to do the practical if it's been over a certain period. That's why it's harder
Well,
to get it back.
I'm sure I'd at least have to get the, what do you call, part of the chemicals, like hazardous, to get the hazard plaques back.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had that. I'm sure I'd have to take a test to get that back, but that's what she
Right.
said. Then again, these people lied, so who knows? They talk out of turn.
It
They
wouldn't be the
heard
first
from somebody in the office, and who knows, I may get back and get surprised and find out I have to take a road test with some company before I get the license back.
But I think you're most likely looking at the point you're not going to go back and get it anyways for the sounds. So what's the point?
You never know. I mean, maybe I want to do a class B and do deliveries, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
My father gave his up. I think he was almost 70 because then the medicals were going up every year and he didn't want it. So, or 65, I forget, somewhere around there.
There's something about not having to deal directly with customers.
Mhm.
Running businesses where you're constantly having to be happy and upbeat, friendly, and talk to people and put up with their crap.
Yeah.
Is where is he out?
The thing is,
I have to keep reminding people, this is a private business. I don't have to serve you. Get out.
the thing is, when I was driving, it was kind of starting that transition with computerized systems coming in. It went from the most free job in the world to one of the most heavily monitored because you were freer than anybody working in office. But once the computers came in, you're actually more monitored than somebody working in an office. You're constantly being monitored.
Yeah, no more double books.
You can't. Yeah. I mean, a few small local delivery companies. Maybe what's his name? Chris might still do books. I don't think so though either. But yeah, everything's computerized now. There's no hiding. They know where you are. They know how fast you're going. They know if they're shifting without a clutch. They know every single thing you do through the day. So
That's the first thing I got on that truck in Buffalo, New York with this woman. And this was my trainer, after CRC got me the license, after I got my license. And the very first thing she told me, as soon as I walk in, hello, I'm crazy. Anyway, here's the book. We show the state police. Here's the real one. It's like the first thing she told me as soon as I got there.
yeah.
'Cause you couldn't make any money unless you did that. You had to keep going.
But you know what? Well, we were talking about that the other week, Chris and I, and that you're right. You couldn't make no money at it, but we also made it that way. If we all hadn't have been doing it, the companies would have had to pay more to get stuff done. We were just as bad at letting it happen for years. We were burning ourselves out. We were causing accident. We were doing all that shit for absolutely no benefit to us whatsoever, only for the company.
Yeah.
We kept the wages down per mile and everything by doing it. And I was guilty of it, guilty of sin of doing it.
That company was considering putting 3 drivers on a truck so they could keep the truck going 24 hours a day.
Okay.
Practically. I mean, you'd have to you sleep in the back of the truck while it's moving.
Oh yeah, because yes, I was going to say no, but that's right, because in the States you can't do 2 guys 24 hours. In Canada you can. There's a 13-hour limit. That's why you can here. But in the States, no, it's 10 hours or whatever, 10 and a half. Yeah.
I think it was less than that, but I mean, you had to take X amount of break.
Well, you got to take a 15-minute every 2 hours. That's exactly it. And then you have your off time, not on time, but not driving, and that doesn't count towards your mileage. So
it was complicated. I don't remember it exactly now, but
talking about before computers, the first company I worked for was this company, and when they started with the trailer name on the side, the driver quit.
What does it say?
Well, they put the company name onto it. He came in and told the boss, he said, how in the fuck do you expect me to go to the bars and nobody know I'm there if you put the name on the side? So he quit, went to a company that doesn't put their name on the side.
Oh,
I
wow.
can't even read that. What does it say?
Bork was the name of the company.
Oh, look.
Because before that, they didn't have names in their trailer, so he could haul into the bar and nobody would know he was there. So he literally quit and went for somebody else that didn't put their names on the side.
so he could continue to drink and drive. That's awesome.
Yep. That's how kind of quality they had back then. It speaks a lot. Remember, that's always the good old days. You know, like I can't. So there was a driver there that blew so much on hookers that I watched him open the back of the truck and he was eating heads of lettuce because he had no money left. That's all. The only 2 things he spent money into was Coke and hookers. Nothing. He was like in his 60s. Did it for years.
Yeah.
Yep.
mean, I budget my hookers, 200.
What's that? I don't know how much you could claim of it, but
There's nobody gonna get the low hanging fruit on the word head.
it's out there. It's right for the picking.
A pervert. Hey.
That's funny.
So Paul's checking out his website for that Mavic 3 coming out. He's checking all his bank accounts to make sure he's got the money. For it.
When is it? Tonight?
Yeah, 10 o'clock tonight. They're doing the unveiling.
Roger, you were close, but I'm looking at the V-copter.
Oh. Okay.
No, I am seriously, I'm probably not going to do it, but I keep thinking about starting a drone show that's about how you use your drone. Not about what drone you use, not about which is coming out, who gives a shit. How you use your drone, how to get better footage, how to be a better cinematographer. Nobody's doing that. Well, they are, but in pieces. Nobody's got like a live stream that talks about that stuff, right? Everybody just talks about what's coming out.
Hi, Bill. Newfound Drone Productions. Bill, how you doing?
Bill.
Northern Explorer.
Hit that like button, everybody.
And set your alarms, folks. Tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern, Roger will be having an in-depth analysis of the new Mavic 3. He'll have product specialists from DJI joining him.
Roger goes, what the hell you been smoking this
Yeah.
Yeah. Your high blood pressure pills.
This is a drone channel. That's all we're talking. So,
I'll tell you what, review videos is where it's at. If anybody ever looks at my channel, I get 100 views here, maybe 2 something for that one boat video, but mostly less than 200. And I have one video that has, I don't know what it is today. It's well over 6,000 views. And it's that one where I reviewed those orange props on my mini, the Master Airscrew. And that's all I did. I did it, and it's not even good.
well, that's what catches people's eyes sometimes.
Together real quick, just to do it, just for the heck of it. It came in the mail, and I wish I'd monetized it, to tell you the truth. Put a little, made a little money off it. But, yeah, that's I've got about 12,000 views on my channel, because I really have only been doing this for a few months, and half of them was one video. So I'm gonna start reviewing more stuff, which means you have to buy things. So that was a windfall, because those props were only $13.99 or whatever. I didn't have to buy a Mavic 3 to get people to come visit my channel.
Thing with doing reviews on stuff, unless you're going to find a new, unique way to do it and a different way of selling it, there's so many to compete with in any niche, no matter what you're into. That's a hard market to get because there's so many that are established. It's you got to be getting,
because so many people have the mini series, the DJI mini series, because they're under 250, and we're getting a lot of overseas hits on that, and it's just something that just came out from a well-known company.
okay.
For a particular really popular drone,
Yeah.
and so that worked. I mean, that was a pretty good formula, so you should probably keep to that. And
Eileen, hope you're doing good. Heart
Justin
sight.
says I'm almost at 40,000 views. It's one of your videos, Justin?
On his OnlyFans page.
His on his channel complete, I think it's 40,000 views.
Okay. Yep, 38,108. There we go.
Yeah.
Glad you're here, Eileen. Hope you're doing good. Recovery One Drone says most people better be looking for computer upgrades if they plan on buying the Cine model and Mavic 3. That's true.
I've seen where that Cine, to get into the Cine, you're probably going to have to spend about $3,200.
Yeah, that's beside your computer upgrade because your computer is not going to be strong enough to do it.
Yeah.
Like Recovery One Drone says.
Yep. I guess my FX chip from 2012 isn't gonna handle it. My 8-core,
You're absolutely right, Bill. You're absolutely right.
you know.
It's been said before, but YouTube is like an encyclopedia. If you make videos on how to or review, it gets a lot of views. The thing is that there's so many to compete with. A lot of people just do it and think, because I made it, it will come. Just got to think of some way to sell it differently so you stand out. That's the thing. It's you know, but yeah, I mean, YouTube is an encyclopedia. When it's all said and done, that's its basis. That's its bread and butter.
Well, and you got to get out quick. You know what I mean? I was one of the first ones to do the review of those props. And if you searched, if anybody was curious about them and they searched for that, I came up even with my crappy little channel. And it still comes up, you know what I mean? Even though I've only, what do I have, 147 subscribers. So that video with going towards 6,000-7,000 views. I mean, that's pretty impressive, you know, because it was, again, really popular drone and a really cheap upgrade. And they were curious as to whether it could do all the things that they promised. And I was one of the first ones to do it. You know, it's like,
But
I bought the air screws for the Air 2S first. So because of that, they sent me the email saying, hey, now we've got it for the Mini 2. So I said, okay, fine. It's only $14. So I bought it, you know, right away. So I had them early.
Okay. Well, it's good. I mean, take advantage of it, you know.
I just did just for the heck of it, you know. I wasn't expecting to have that kind of a response.
I guess they got a lot of complaints about the people's trucks sinking in the mud on the street.
Oh, they're grading it.
We're still going to sink in the mud. I don't know why they don't put gravel on top. And I mean, the other day when it rained there, I went out and my car was sinking literally in the mud in the street. And the big milk truck guys were having problems going down the street.
That's not good.
No. And just down the road here from me, going towards it's even worse. Yep. Everybody check out Buddy's channel. Make sure you got him supported. Don't forget to hit that like. And thank you all for being here this morning. Bored old fart, how you doing?
$6,614 views on that video. And it sucks. It's
Need to put lime on the road.
Oh, I'm up to 150. When did that happen? Wow. See that? I stopped my show on Sunday night and people are starting to subscribe to me.
Yeah, I know you need to put lime on the road, but here they don't know how to do the road work here for this town. The town does the road here. Our road washed out completely last spring. I mean, no way in hell you can go down there and get to the stop sign here. It was completely washed out. And they put a new culvert in the ground and everything. And it's still collapsing on one side. And it's going to wash out again this year.
Man, this thing is going to be tender. My wife, here, want to see what my crock, here, I've got a crock pot. She's been cooking this now for 2 days.
Oh, wow. What is it, pork?
I don't know, I think. He's Filipino, so it's a good chance it's pork.
Yeah.
No, that's a beef bone. This is some kind of beef soup or stew or something. I don't know.
Oh.
But does a good job with this thing. Get a lot of use out of that. There we go. My pots
I
are
got
awesome.
one of those too. I got one of those too. We made a hell of a good chicken soup in that with the real chicken and everything in it. And it was really good.
The real chicken.
Yeah,
What
real,
all?
real, not the synthetic one.
Don't get crazy now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she likes to cook, my wife. She gets just maybe some kind of tamales the other day that were just awesome. Come on out. Gonna come out or not? There you go. I'll sit outside.
Yeah,
for a minute.
Kim says, Kim says, join the club, Uncle Bill. My views on my videos have been sucking wind these days.
Who's-
Furball Kim.
Okay, I'll have to go visit his channel. That'll fix it.
Hey, Baduga, wow, long time no see. Hope you're doing good, my friend.
What do you want?
Yeah, hanging with JD, put your rocket in more videos. Kim. Hey, Baduga, I hope you're doing good. Hope your family's okay. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna miss you when you're gone for your couple of days.
Yeah, they miss me when I go to work and come back, let alone they're just little animals. Oy, here's the other one.
Roger, have you tried the rubber chicken version? It's a little chewy. Yeah. Yeah, John. No, I haven't tried it. No. Doing good here, Baduga. Yes, sir.
Without being bothered, please. You're gonna knock if you knock this phone off the table, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, down, get down. You hear me? Get down. It's
Okay
very
there,
cute.
Justin. I'm not gonna be on too much longer. I gotta go do some errands. Yeah.
It's very cute when you put your head up like that, but I just said get down. Just because- What? No. Here. All right. Is it because I'm holding the other one? Usually listens. Get down, Mandy. Get down. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for now, Roger.
Okay, Paul.
We'll see you on your show tonight. So
You don't want us to see you hit that buy button?
I've been ducking Lynn pretty good. So we'll see ya. Bye, Bill.
Bye,
Yeah.
Paul.
Andrew, Hugh.
Take care, Paul.
Oh, there's a good shot of my antenna. There it is.
Yeah.
It's not so
I
bad.
hear antennas do not work at all here.
No.
Oh, no, hell no.
Where? How far is the closest transmitters?
30 miles?
How many?
30 miles?
This is pointing further than that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, antennas really do not work here at all. We've tried them already.
Is there
And the channels you catch here, oh yeah, a lot of this, but the channels you catch here are not even worth looking at. So,
well, here it's flat. It's Florida. So even though it might be 40 miles away, you know, this antenna is allegedly good for 60. I forget.
okay.
Since it's flat, I get direct shot down to those antennas just by pointing it down. My roof line is almost due south, so it's pretty easy to figure out.
Okay.
And no, it's done a good job. You know, good. Sometimes certain channels start, you know, because of the weather or something going on, or
Hey, Joan, to send me an email.
so you lose some of the weaker ones here and there, but I usually watch those anyway.
Oh, thank you, AZ Joan, dude. Yes, sir, I just got it. Yeah, my email on my computer doesn't tell me, like, doesn't make any sound or nothing. So that's why I don't know when I get emails. Thank you so much there, AZ Joan, dude. Much appreciated. yeah, Furball Kim.
So
yeah, I know. But yeah, antennas are. We even got a tower here and everything, put an antenna up, and so we decided not to do it. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody in the chat, in the live stream. Thank you again, AC dude, much appreciated. Bill, much appreciated for the PayPal. Everybody, y'all take care. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you. I'm not going on tonight, guys, but I'll be on tomorrow morning. That's if Tim Jackson and the Rowdy Bunch, if they're not on. We'll see how it goes for tomorrow morning.
All right.
Bye, everybody in this live stream. Have a good one.
Real quick, oh well, are we
Yeah.
off?
No,
I
not
was
yet.
gonna say, if anybody's interested in spin up, I'll probably be streaming live from that. And
Oh, yeah?
yeah, starting maybe even tomorrow. You know, I'm going to actually stream from the Mini too. I haven't done that yet. You know, I've done the live stream with the, you know, with the app, with the Air 2S
Okay.
too. So I'm
Okay.
just curious to see how that comes out. So
Yeah.
anyway, there'll be a lot of us doing it.